All right. Sorry, y'all. We think we got it fixed. Let me know if you can hear us again. Mic check, mic check. Then we're going to go right into it.
Hello. We there?
Okay, now Lord Maxie says okay now. That's what's up. One more person. Let me make sure you can hear everybody. Blaze, talk to me.
Yo.
All right, cool. You hear everyone? I know that. We're going to roll straight into it.
Oh, before you roll into it.
My God, yo. that is the funniest.
All right. Can you see us? Can you hear us? Talk to
there
me.
it is.
Talk
there
to
it
me, people. We had some issues, man.
He said we lit.
Shout out to Attic, man. Saving the day. Like the co-host, the co-most. You already know. All good now. That's
See,
what's up,
doesn't those
what's up?
Where the Patreon and YouTube thing, doesn't that look better?
Oh, but now he really will. Okay.
No,
he want all his
I
props
wasn't
now.
trying to gloat. I was just being realistic. Doesn't that look better?
It looks better. Yes, Attic.
What do you mean? Why he didn't like his?
He ain't like how it was before. He ain't like how it was before.
I didn't like how it went over the emotes.
And we are live. Welcome. Oh, wow. Cat
We have
Daddy
a few,
Stat.
actually.
What's up?
We have a few, but
please
get
get
last
them.
one.
I'll
get
go
them.
back to those while you guys do the intro.
Oh, okay.
We got Cat Daddy with $2 super chat. It's stuck in my head. Ooh, buck snacks.
Savage.
Grounded part 2.
Anyone else we missed before we had our
I'll get it. You guys just do that. I'll find them.
Okay, no doubt. And we are live. Welcome to the Iron Lords Podcast and the lordsofgaming.net, episode number 162. And it's another glorious Sunday. We're back at the round table on the Lord's Day. I'm very excited about our special guest, and we've got the PlayStation 5 reveal, Spider-Man MilesMorales, and Switch hacking to discuss. So we're going to get right into it.
But before we get into it, we had a $5 super chat from Stitch. It's at King, but King can't read it because it's not on the screen anymore. At King, you need to do a KOS on knees you are collecting and give the background story.
Oh man.
Facts, bro. Facts. So, all right. So we just got Vincent that joined the realm. Did it do the dent to them?
No, that's next week. That's next week. Trust me. This is on me. We gonna get it. We got it straightened out. We just got to.
There was just so much going on this week.
Put the shield in the. Put the shield.
It was like it was every day that we had some live stream we was doing. We didn't want to make any huge changes and mess up everything.
I know. Yeah, Graphic Guard mad at me, but I just had to pull him back 1 week because Graphic Guard was ready. Shout out to NYT Music, $4 super chat. Salute. You already know. Throw the crest up.
That's my God. That's
and
my
again,
God.
so let's get to it. So I want to introduce a Lord whose enthusiasm for the PlayStation brand is only matched by his passion for the latest technology on every gaming platform. Introducing the creator and host of the BLAZE4 YouTube channel and a panelist for both the Solid Cast and RGT podcasts. The PlayStation 5 and Vita Punchline King. And the only Lord with the most iconic catchphrase in the game. It's Sony, baby! Live from Worcester and making his debut into the realm of the Lords. My man, Lord BLAZE4K. How we doing, sir?
Wow. I love how you give it up, man. I love how you give it up, bro.
Woo!
The punchline king. God,
You already know I had to give you that PLK, that Banks.
King, Blaze, we don't even get those intros. So.
Yeah.
I want to become a guest.
He said, I want to become a guest. You was a guest, sir.
You know what, Kim? We leaving the podcast.
Let's leave and come back as a guest. And then
Let's
the
leave.
podcast.
Yo, what up, Blaze? What's going on, brother? Yo, how you been doing? What you been playing, man? What's going on with you?
I've been playing Destiny.
Well, all right.
Oh, that's my guy.
You getting ready for that Beyond Light? You getting ready for all that content?
No, I'm getting ready for Last of Us.
Ooh,
96.
Ooh, 96 vibes. Okay.
Yeah, you got to double that with the. Well, you might as well put the down payment down for the next one because we're gonna play it in 4K 60, 4K 60.
Oh
no,
man.
4K 30, 4K. Because you're checkerboard in it now.
Oh,
right?
stop it.
I don't like checkers, bro.
Okay, so you don't like PlayStation because all they do is checkerboard.
Oh man, Hustle and Motivate said 9-6 Blaze, what up? That's what's up. Feeling the 9-6 vibe.
And I saw Hustle. He's a new permanent member of Scumcast. I actually think that was a good thing.
You already know.
I would like him in that
448
podcast.
Christopher Hart in the building. So yeah, pretty much just all Destiny, just chilling, getting ready for this Last of Us. That's what you been doing.
Bro, like I said, the Destiny update been cool. I've been dabbling with that. I watched that tragedy of a PC gamer show yesterday.
Oh yeah, we gonna get into it.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It was spooky. It was a bit spooky. No,
But yo, other than that, I'm waiting for my plug to bring me Last. If he can bring me Last of Us, I'll have it like 4 days early. But if not, I'm gonna have to wait like everybody else. And,
I see.
If you want the game today, I can send you where to go get it today.
I see the flex. That's what's up. You already know we got some fun in the building. Shout out to the Perfect Shogun $2 super chat.
No, I think we had.
Did
you guys get the $10?
No, please get them.
We had a $10 super chat from Philly Eagle. Just want to confirm the future of gaming, according to the PS5 reveal, is the same thing that Xbox has been telling you it would be since Phil took over. Hashtag same energy. Hashtag fun. Hashtag gamers unite.
What else we got? Did we get Perfect Shogun with the $2 super chat?
Yeah, we got a $2 super chat from Perfect Shogun King David. Can we get it to it's PS5, baby?
Oh man, don't you start. Don't you dare start. Shout out to Blade X. He said book a Sony, baby. You know what I'm saying? Xbox in the building. Mr. Cat from what you call it? Is that Twitch? Yeah, Twitch in the building. They already know. Salute. So you already know we got the 4 horsemen of gaming. Those original lords of the realm here at the round table. My co-host with the co-most, saving the podcast. My brother from another mother, the difficult game conqueror, Lord of reviews, and the how of the young wolf. My man, Lord Addict, how we doing, sir?
Doing pretty good now. All right, so we do have an update. So for those of you that knew that we put a tweet up earlier this week, talking about we actually, because of the generosity of everyone subscribing to the Patreon, we actually can have 2 new emotes now. So we're gonna choose one as Denise because obviously that's what we like doing. You know, I like
let me get the box out. Put them in there. Put them in. Oh, it didn't come through. Oh man, I got you though. Continue. There we go. Yeah, it did come through. It came through. We
got multicolored.
We got these of all varieties.
So rainbow color.
But with the second one, we wanted to give our members and we wanted to give our Patreons the opportunity to pick it. We gave the option between Book of X, On God and Them, Onto Something in the GOAT, and on Book of X won by like a mile.
You already know.
On Patreon, it was 8 votes. The nearest one was 2, and on the PlayStation, on the members for the podcast, it looked like it was 62% said Book of X. So next week there'll be Book of X, and there'll be the knees as available emotes.
What?
Why Blaze ain't feeling that?
Yes.
Hold on. Wait, PlayStation is God. How you guys have the Book of X?
PlayStation is God, then God is dead. He died. Oh my God. He shipped me his knees, actually. I just got God knees yesterday.
Oh,
stupid. Lord, strike him.
Strike him down.
I done told you to keep gloves is off.
You already know. Yo, Saul, we got to get them chats before we get into it.
Yeah, let's go to Rain G4, the $2 super chat, preparing the royal knees. Then we got Smitty Smith with the $5 super chat. Salutations, lords, and shout out to the frauds trying to flip and bounce my joint. Whoa. Be original. The Book of X.
Okay. I see what time it is. You already know. So what's going on, Addict? What you been playing, sir?
I've been playing I've been playing Kingdom Hearts because it came to Game Pass.
I saw you doing it.
It took forever, but it came.
Nice.
I was thinking that I was actually looking. It was like, did this announcement come on April the 1st? Like, are they ever going to do this? Like, but they did. I'm still waiting for that Final Fantasy X to hit up.
Yeah.
Macho's
in the building. You know what I'm saying?
You know how many gamers?
He said, "Let's go, addict." He let that Kingdom Hearts.
That game has 4,000 gamer score.
Are you serious?
Yep.
I was just like, yo, I'm never gonna get all these. I'll be lucky to get 1,000 of them.
They good? Like
4,000 across all the games?
Across all the games?
No, 4,000 across. Like there's like 6 games.
Right. That's still a lot. Did they look reasonable or did they look like ridiculous? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't even look at them. There were so many. I was intimidated.
So just been Kingdom Hearts life and all that, right?
Kingdom Hearts. I've been playing Destiny a lot here lately, and I've been playing Divinity: Original Sins 2 a lot too.
Show me that joint. That's what's up. And of course, we have our most technical gaming lord, the solo player who lives for the single player selfish experience, and also the Sostradamus, Mr. Offline Profile Illuminati, and Lord Patreon of the Iron Bank. My man, Lord Sov, how we doing, sir?
Doing good, man. What's going on?
What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. First, I want to apologize for having to dip out last week without a moment's notice. Apologize to Lord Stillwell and you guys, and of course, a big shout out to everybody who reached out with the best wishes. Thankfully, everything is good. My dad took a little bit of a spill. He's on the mend right now, but thank you. I appreciate that.
We're glad you're good.
No
Family good. You know what I'm saying? Any chance to game this week? Anything you've been playing?
So last week we didn't really get to talk about what I was doing, but I didn't play any AC Odyssey this week. But last week I was able to finally get into the Fate of Atlantis DLC. So I'm in Chapter 1, where Chapter 1 takes you to Elysium.
Please don't spoil it for me.
No. That's what I'm gonna say. It's beautiful. Like it has like an ethereal feel, the way Elysium should feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real nice. So I'm excited to get into that at some point. But beyond that, I had to get back into The Last of Us remaster. I wanna go into part 2 having all the small little details of part 1 fresh in my mind again.
Same. Where you at right now? Do you all the way
right now? I just got to the university.
Okay. I know you. Okay. Yeah, I just got to I'm still early in it where you meet Black and his son
and his brother.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
I beat it.
Yeah. You already replayed and beat it already?
Oh, Jesus.
It's not a long game.
Wow. It's actually pretty decently long.
Shout out to Kid Smooth for showing me all the unnecessary stuff
that you can skip. Yeah, shout out to Kid Smooth for the exploits.
When I got to the sewers, everyone's like, "That's hard." I was like, "Not according to Kid." I read right by all that.
No, you didn't.
No.
So I did that. So I'm in the middle of that. Hopefully, I'll be finished with that by the time Thursday rolls around. Because much like Blaze, if I get the Mr. Lee hookup before Friday,
get that early.
Doing that.
Oh, Saul, got some space for you.
Smitty Smith with the $5 super chat. Lord Sob, I'm glad the fam is good, brother. I send positivity to you and your salute. Thank you, my brother. Much appreciated.
Always love. Hold on, we got IOP OG royalty in the building. My man Anchorman in the chat. I haven't seen that. That's blasphemous. Hold on, did Anchorman just?
Wow.
Did he just disown that? Oh, we got Randall Thor the legend. We got it's a fun chat today. Hold on. We gotta stop the show.
I saw him on Twitter. Like
we gotta start the show because there's a lot of smoke to be had.
There's a lot of new company to cap. But
hold on, Anchorman. Why no Bethesda? We got to know this, sir. I gotta give me a reason. You know what I'm saying? So what's up? What's up, Red? I am not scared, Red.
Bethesda's rolling with us. That's why.
Oh, because they betrayed. Oh, because what's his name? God Howard. God Howard is sleeping with the enemy. That's right.
They can have that because that game looked horrible.
Right.
No. You already know.
Next Fallout, then we'll see what's up, right?
You already know. Dodge in the building. You know what I'm saying?
What'd you say, Blaze?
The next Fallout rollout. It's all right. Keep it.
Well, I mean, if they get Fallout, that's one thing, but they can have whatever that mess was.
What, Dishonored? That Dishonored?
That wasn't Dishonored.
It looks like it, right?
Did you beat Dishonored without killing anybody?
All right.
Why
That's right. Stop it.
I don't know what happens just now. They do a difficult game conference stuff.
I love how Addict immediately goes to
You need to get that fraudness not playing Dishonored itself out of here, okay?
Did you see his face?
That's like he said. Did you play Madden without throwing a touchdown? Like,
but that's not possible.
Oh wait, hold on.
What do you mean? I can run the ball. How is that not? I can run the ball all game. What do you mean?
All right.
He said, I actually like these games, okay? And when I saw, like, you're acting like I have never played Dishonored. Dishonored? Like, you act like we're arguing about Dishonored. It wasn't Dishonored. Did it say Dishonored 3 at the beginning? Because then it would be a completely different addict right now.
Anyway, let me speak to my man Anchor right quick.
Nothing like Dishonored.
Moving on, speak to my man Anchor right quick. Bethesda this Jade has been the epitome of positivity and support of all platforms. They don't do this ish, but this is way out of character for them. Yo, you got to speak to the guard, man. PlayStation dropped the bag up, man. The guard,
because the game needed to be funded. Nobody wanted that game, man.
Anyway.
And after seeing it, I could see why.
Sony need games for the lineup. I don't care about that game.
Anyway,
man.
so that's been pretty much it, so.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, no doubt. And of course, we have the Incredible Hulk of this, aka the Excess Gamer.
Yerp.
The Lord of Combat Sports, King of the statue, you can't be doing that. Who demands nothing less than that premium experience. It is the leader of the fraud alert movement.
Yerp.
You stupid. Beloved Lord King, how we doing, sir?
The debut of the year.
You feeling good?
Yo,
good?
Before we get started, turn the beat around. Let me see that Thor now.
What's going on?
Man, you saw that KOS. This is one of my favorite Thor statues. And the reason why I like it, because his hand is cutting the wind right before he busts you in your head with that hammer. Just like today. I'm going to bust you in the head with that hammer.
You coming for scalps? That's what we doing. Coming with the balance.
No, I'm coming for them kneecaps. Them kneecaps, boy. FedEx, if it fits, it ships.
Oh, I had to give you the kneecap emoji to do.
You know what, King? You can throw that hammer, and then I would have. And now, as I'm sitting there, I'm like, you should have went for the head.
You gonna Thanos?
At the end, we still kill you. At the end of the day, you get killed twice.
Anyway, what you been playing, sir? What's been going on with you?
Okay, so all you guys, y'all saw the pictures, down in the man cave. So I picked up another Xbox. Just because the show was so trash, I was like, I might as well double down. I went downstairs, I threw on the other Xbox.
So are you saying that PlayStation show was so bad that the only way you could get that foolishness out of you from watching is you had to go and buy another Xbox?
I had to detox myself. You gotta take a royal flushing. You had to flush it out of you. So I threw it up. I was looking at all my games as I was doing it. I was like, yeah, let me put this for download. Let me do this for download. Then I had a moment.
What you have?
I was like, yo, this year sometime I'm going to do this again on all my new Xboxes, in all my rooms. I'm going to do this same thing again. And everything that I see here is going to transfer over. And
are you plugging smart delivery, sir? This what we doing? We got to make an emoji for smart delivery now. That's what we got to do.
I said, yo, and then I had a moment. I was like, yo, who did that for you? And then a tear rolled down the side of my eyes. Yo, you remember that commercial back in the days? And you saw the Indian, and he was looking out, and then he had the one tear on the side of his eye.
Yes.
I was like, yeah, man. I felt just like that. I was like, man, Phil Dominus Maximus, soon to be Aurelius. He's out here doing it way big. And we've never had this feeling. Like this feeling of safety.
Yes.
Like what you got is what you're gonna bring with you. Like
you like that security. That's what it is. You like that security.
Yeah, I like the fact that I don't have to go to the store with all my games and say, y'all out of here. Like, I really actually love the fact that I'm secure. Like, I'm secure. It's like in a relationship, you have a nice relationship. There's no lying. There's no cheating.
You like a transparent relationship. You like, okay, I see what we're doing. You got it.
So what I was playing today was shout out to Game Pass with that No Man's Sky Complete Edition.
Ooh, yes.
It's a very nice
co-op now.
game.
It's co-op?
Co-op?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have that when they first launched, did they?
Nah,
Nope.
yo, you
That's because it was over there on PlayStation. They don't
Oh,
play
y'all
games
slander.
together.
Y'all being
The
messy.
network is kind of sauce, right? It's kind of sauce. The network is, but
Yeah, y'all been down a lot.
Blake, I really wanted to appreciate you and tell you thank you.
We've been down because PlayStation people come over there to play actual co-op games, and it just tosses the whole network down.
Y'all messy. What you
No,
want to think,
they
Blaze?
actually beta tested it for us, so we got the so I'm real appreciative for that. I was playing that. I downloaded all the Kingdom Hearts games. I'm gonna dig into those.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I just did some stuff, and I was like, man, this game is so great looking. And then what happened was I wasn't able to be upstairs with my ex, right? Another instance. I'm downstairs with the S. And I'm like, yo, the transfer is crazy. Like, you know, like I'm on one, I'm going downstairs, and then if I have a problem, you know, I pick up my phone. If I got a game that I'm playing, it's man, this seamless stuff is
real
nuts.
Quick, we got a legend in the, we got another legend in the chat. We got Ant the Ruler, Cali Squadron in the building. He said, I miss y'all. Salute. We'd have been in LA right now too, man. Salute to the homie.
No, actually, wouldn't we be home now?
Well, we probably we wouldn't leave
the 14th.
Yeah, we'd leave the 14th.
We would be home.
Oh, we'd be home. We'd be back. Yeah, we'd be back.
E3 ends on the 12th.
Yeah, you're right. I'll be back. Yo, we got super chats real quick, so we got to catch up.
We got Luke Lord with the $2 super chat. MilesMorales is fire. Is it on PS5 and PS4? We will dig into that a little bit later.
We got a $2 super chat from Beater 8127. Insomniac 1 with Ratchet and Spidey. You know, Ratchet and Clank look good, but I don't know about that Spider-Man, man. So we got a $10 super chat from Robert. I don't even try. Olsen. Yo, King, I got that CDL and a flatbed. If they don't fit, they can be shipped. They can still ship.
Oh, he's talking about boxing these?
Boxing these.
I don't know. He might. Lord King might need to take you up on that because I don't think people ship knees. Okay,
no, we got these shipping.
So that's what he's asking. He's telling me that he's ready to do the work. So I'll give you the address that you just go pick him up. You know, you by the bounds. So
you get that boxing these emoji. You know what I'm saying? So we all caught up.
Yeah, we'll go.
All right, no doubt. So that's been pretty much King.
Yeah, that's about it. And Destiny, you know, I'm just that game is crazy.
You already know. Shout out to the Scrub Nurse. He's like, shout out to the Lords. Love what you guys bring. Keep up the great work. Hit that like button, subscribe. Sony, baby. Ha ha. He's stupid. He had to hit us with the ha ha.
Love that. He was like that. Sony, baby.
Yeah, that was, yo, you was in your bag. You was in your bag with that. Yo, I still can't. I can't. Anyway.
Yeah, that's love though. You're showing love to my slogan.
Yes, you know what? You know what it was? You made it a hot verse. I made it.
Anyway,
had to go in there and mix it up, change it up.
It's smooth what's going on. And of course, we have the gaming ninja himself, the Shinobi, LordCognito. Spread that realness to the realm of the IOP. Not telling you what you want to hear, what you need to hear. It's just been simple, man. Destiny's back, so my life is over. It's over, Soft. That's it. That's it. That's it. Beyond Light. We got new stuff coming. We got cross-play coming. You got next gen. Oh, man. It's
so you see what just happened now? Every Destiny fan, as Destiny came back, they said, yo, we ain't gonna beat you anymore. We're gonna buy you all kinds of new stuff. And we just welcome them right back in the house.
It's a beautiful, abusive relationship, and I accept it. I accept it for what it is.
Destiny fans are literally the definition of a domestic relationship.
It's just what it is, man. So, yo, please, if you get a chance, man, if you guys are trying to get back into Destiny, please watch The Last Word this Friday with Manny Bontis, and we have my boy Amaze in the building. Yo, super positive brother, one of the best freestyle Twitch spitters you will ever see. Yeah. If you raid his live, it's so lit, King, because he will off the top spit about you in a, you know what I'm saying, like just straight bars. You know what I'm saying? No beat.
What you did blew his mind away with the
Is this the dude that's gonna carry me to the
yes.
free lighthouse?
He will definitely carry you to the lighthouse.
You already know.
Can I just do emotes the whole time? Do I have to help him?
Then I clicked the joint where he was doing some freestyle joint. I was like, yo,
he's a beast.
What I liked about him is he had a lot of energy.
A lot of energy. Oh, salute to Smitty.
He had so much energy that I was intimidated by the energy. I was like, is this the new standard? Do I have to do this? What's going on?
He's a good dude, man. Shout out to Smitty Smith. Shout out to the last word. You already know. No Vaseline. He said Destiny 2 had expansion battered wife syndrome. Yo, you stupid. Anyway, so that you already know. So that's what's been it for me. But Lord Solve, do we have to take care of the realm?
Yeah, the Iron Bank is once again plentiful, overflowing. So we got to give back to the community. So as you guys know, we had announced a Gleam IO giveaway for The Last of Us Part 2. That 96, like Blaze said, that 96
flow
out there in the wild. So yeah, we have a winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Media bias.
Once again, thank you to Lord Snaldo and the Band Hammer.
Fan Hammer on fleek.
The Band Hammer on fleek.
Yes.
Nearly 4,000 fraudulent entries later.
Wow. Salute to all the frauds trying to get their mans and their cousin a free Last of Us. Salute to y'all frauds. Y'all was trying to hustle the system, but the Band Hammer was on it. Shout out to Peter.
I appreciate 4,000. Like that's an appreciable thing. Like you really want this, so I get that. So again, shout out to Snaldo for that, for weeding through that and coming out with.
We know y'all want that Last of Us, but y'all gotta relax.
I wish they had a Band Hammer for the PlayStation's actual number. So,
oh my god, continue.
So with that, the winner of the Gleam IO Iron Lords podcast, The Last of Us Part 2 giveaway is Lord Wacky Weirdo on Twitter. Lord Wacky Weirdo.
Wacky Weirdo, come to the front. Wacky Weirdo.
Shout out, congratulations. I will be in your DMs later. Pause. To make sure you get that code so you can get that download on. The game is actually available to download already, so you can have that ready for Friday.
Salute.
So congratulations on that.
Last of Us 2. Shout out to LordsOfGaming.net, the admin of all admins. Hi, 13 in it, but good to see you, brother. Haven't seen you in a minute. Continue.
Now,
what we got?
Usually when we end one giveaway, we usually have another one to take its place.
Yes.
So
Yes.
let me preface this by saying that the Iron Bank did not the Iron Bank did not agree to this.
Did not agree with this giveaway. He didn't like this one. Yeah.
This fraudulent giveaway, but you know, Iron Bank can be overruled sometimes.
Oh my god.
So coming up next, which it'll start in about 10 hours. If you've been on Twitter, it's already up, so you can see it. Our next Gleam giveaway is Destiny 2 Beyond Light, the Stranger Edition with a fantastic looking.
Oh man, I gotta tell my kids to get on that.
Get on that.
Get on that, brother. So be clear though. What version?
It is the NTSC version of the game. Does the game come with this? I don't know how that works. Right, the game should be coming with this. It is the NTSC version. So, Region 1.
Yes.
So just be sure you before also, you get into the
platform specific, that one, right? Because that's a statue, that's a physical collector's edition, GameStop exclusive, the one with the stranger on it. That comes with a statue, y'all. You gonna be the king of the statue in your own little world. You ain't gonna mess with
It's a PVC.
Look at
that's plastic vinyl collectible. Let's not even put the word statue. It's fraudulent and it's misleading. They gotta understand that.
It was so basic that King wanted his kids on it, but we ain't talking
about
that.
I want the game. I don't care about the PVC.
Buy the game.
No.
What else do you need if you don't want the statue?
Are you gonna try to shame me for getting something for free? Like, who is this guy? The guy that is actually talking about. I'm gonna get the cheapest version or whatever it is, as long as
I never said
I want to do that too. I want to be like Addict. I'm trying to get into Addict's world. Why do you want to be Addict?
Look, Addict's world denies your citizenship.
Listen,
right?
if I can get that, win that joint, I will give the statue away for free. I don't care about that.
Addict world denies your citizenship.
No, we want in. We want in.
So, Cog, what I'm looking at here doesn't specify what it is. We might have to amend that a little bit. So, you tell me what the
it should be
console is.
Yeah, it should be the Xbox version because normally we do multi-platform giveaways, but in this case, because it's tied to a physical statue, we had to pick one version. So this
one or the other.
Yeah, this one will be the Xbox. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you'll get that stranger, that no time to explain, all that goodness, all the extras with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's up there with
Well,
it.
at least you know, when you say Xbox version, y'all know that y'all be able to play it on the Series X. So that's good.
I'm done.
So that opens up in about 10 hours. So
Yes.
so be ready for that, and we'll be sure to retweet that and put that out on Twitter to make sure we remind people to jump on that.
No doubt.
And then one last thing.
What else we
So I'm
got?
gonna give shout out. I'm not gonna use his name, but a listener of the show was gracious enough to give us a code for a game which he participated in this Kickstarter in. He wanted to pass it forward to the realm. So thank you to him. The game is called Evans Remains, and it's for Steam. So it's a Steam code,
PC
right?
Lords, Master Race, where y'all at?
PC Master Race, where's that? So the game is called Evans Remains, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little Q&A in the chat, right? So the first person in the chat to put down the first game that Housemarque Games made for the PlayStation platform, PlayStation. What is the first game that Housemarque made for the PlayStation platform?
You already got to get to it. You already know. Get to it, Lords.
Yo, I'm about to do this.
Blaze woke up for that. He said, yo, shout out. Let's get a super chat. Shout out to the Persian Knight, $10 super chat. Put it towards the Bug Snacks Fund. Oh, my God.
Yo, but if y'all want, right?
Yeah.
I'll match you guys on that Last of Us. I'll throw one. I'll give you the code after or whatever.
Oh,
if you want.
oh, bro, that's
You wanna do that?
Brother.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you
Yeah, let's do it. Give away Last of Us, yo.
okay.
Yo,
okay.
we missed a couple of those super chats, didn't we?
Yeah, we have Trucker Hat Hollow with $2 super chat. Knights who say "and more like the knights who take knees.
No doubt, no doubt. We caught up with the super chats.
No, we got
Squirrely
one
Dan
more.
with the $2 super chat. King throwing shade on those poor folk. Pocket shaming.
No, I'm just letting y'all know because I don't want y'all, to put your joint up and be like, I got the new statue, and I'm just like, well, you don't really though. I just want you to know what it is. A PVC is a plastic vinyl collectible. So.
Let the man rock with his
No,
Toyota
that's not a
Corolla.
statue.
Why you gotta
No,
show your
no,
Lambo all the time? Why you gotta always pull up
no.
next to somebody with your...
I just want them to understand what they're purchasing. Like, you don't want to go to the store and ask for a rabbit and get a snake, right? So let me just tell you what you get.
PVC, yes, King. We
Okay,
got it.
I think some people would be okay with getting a snake instead of a rabbit.
What else we missed?
We got a $2 super chat from Ghost King. We played Battletoads a year ago now.
Word.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And soon that game will be a launch title for the X.
Yeah.
That's what it's feeling like to me. Or we're gonna get it dead to the middle of
You
the
talking
summer.
about that delayed talking about that delayed awful looking game.
Okay, so you said that it's an awful looking game after we done saw some games that was going down. You talking about kitty games?
Let's get
We
to
ain't
that.
doing that. We ain't
We ain't
doing
doing that right
Do
now.
that? I told you the kid
I gotta-
was off now.
I gotta ask the panel. We have a couple of people that got it correct technically.
Right.
Now
We have it on
there's
live
some
chat?
there's some misspelling. So how do y'all want to handle this? The actual answer is Super Stardust HD.
Who got it right?
So we had the finest came in first with just Stardust, which is not
all the way.
really it, right? So we can't do that. Sorry, fine.
I don't know. I feel like Stardust. He gave me the game. Like,
What's the full name of the game?
at the end of
What's
it.
the full name of the game?
No, but it's the original Stardust came out in 1990 something. Like
Right, but
Super
what's the name?
Stardust
It's called Super
Super-
Stardust.
HD. That's the actual game.
Damn,
So,
being
but
particular with it.
No, I'm just saying. Like he just said Stardust.
I'm gonna have to
Stardust and Super Stardust are two different games.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
I'm saying.
The finest. I was rocking with you, brother. I
Well,
was
just the
trying.
HD version.
The Iron Bank ain't trying to give up the bread.
Bro, the HD version. All right, the original one came out in 1996, 97. Super Stardust came out in 2007.
Okay. Who put Super Stardust HD song?
So the first one to put it was Dax, but he put Super Stardust HE.
Come on, Saul. Saul, you being foul.
No, he give it to him because he probably had his keys right there. And he
He was in a rush.
So
Yeah,
shout
no,
out
no.
to Dax with the W on this. Dax, just get at me in DMs and get your information, and I will give
Don't you forget who did that for you. All right.
No doubt. Yo, salute
Sorry
to the finest.
finest. I love you, brother, but it had to be the full. It had to be the full.
Look, I'm with you, fine.
I'm with you, fine. I would have voted for
Foolish
him.
right
You know, I'm just saying, that's the homie right there. That's my Sony homie. He's in the PlayStation Theater watching.
We got a $5 super chat from Randolph Thor 19. Shout out to LordCognito for the epic conversation the other day.
Yes.
And Lord King, bend the knee for Bugsnats.
Well, listen, you talking about Grounded Part 2? Hey.
Oh man, did we get? Oh, I think we got Luke. Yeah, we got Luke Law. I thought we missed one. We caught all the way up.
No,
No, we got Scully there with the King.
We got Scully there. Yeah,
All right, cool. So we all caught up. So all the giveaways caught up. We good? Are we good?
We good.
Yeah,
Iron Bank is good.
All right, no doubt. Let's get to it, man. So look, we got to what the Lords are playing, all that good stuff. But we got to do, we got to talk to Lord Blaze right quick. You know what I'm saying? His video game system history, his passion for the PlayStation brand, and of course, what led him on his journey to creating the BLAZE4 YouTube channel. So Lord Blaze, what was some of the first video game systems you had, and what got you into gaming?
All right, so I was an outside dude playing Manhunt, as a kid.
Man, what you know about Manhunt? Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, I remember that. Okay, that's East Coast. That's East Coast right there.
So I'm playing Manhunt. I remember my dad yelling like, "Hey!" from the window, and I look up and he's holding the NES. Like, what? I ran upstairs. I hooked it up on my 7-inch television. You know what I mean? I plugged it in, and wow, I was hooked right there. I was in Nintendo. Then,
Woo.
and then all of a sudden, I was like, boom! I seen like this light coming from the sky, and it was like a little gray box. The closer it got, the closer that box got, I seen the logo was a PlayStation logo.
Woo. So wait, we just transitioned all the way from the NES. We just went straight to PlayStation. There was nothing in between.
Yeah, I had the Genesis and stuff. Actually, I didn't. I remember you see what this me and my man would do. We'd buy, I would tell him, yo, buy the best game on the Genesis, I'll buy the best game on Nintendo. So we didn't have enough money back then, you know what I mean? So we'd share. We'd be like, you buy a good game, I'll buy a good game, come over, boom, you know what I mean? But I'm just skipping the greatness, mediocre, and greatness.
Oh my God.
So all right, so your actual gaming history didn't start till you got a PlayStation. This is what you're trying to say? I'm just
curious.
I just want to know what games you actually enjoyed first.
Yeah.
I love.
It started with the PlayStation. Did you not just hear it?
He said he had NES first.
Yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's talk about it.
I love Zelda.
What's up?
I was a big Nintendo fan. When the N64, No Mercy.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Fire, bro. So fire, man.
Best wrestling games ever.
Bro. In the NWO Revenge, like all them.
Facts.
So did you have like a team that y'all used to get together and play it, or
Facts.
Facts.
But we kind of dismantled over the years. You know what I mean? Like it's I can't really get it, but it is what it is.
No doubt.
Me and my cousin, and then I remember, dude, I bought an Xbox, right? I remember I was gonna play Halo. My cousin's like, "Yo, what are you doing right now?" I'm like, "I just traded in my PlayStation 2. Just at the time, I was gonna switch over to Xbox. Real shit.
Oh wow.
Right.
I want to play Halo and stuff." He's like, "Halo." He's like, "Yo, I'll be at your house in an hour."
That's why he was trying to skip everything. He wanted to tell us he was playing Xbox. That's what's going on.
No, I wanted. So my cousin comes over and he puts down a PlayStation 2 with SOCOM. With SOCOM, right?
Yeah,
and I'm like, "What's this?" We hook it up with the little attachment to the PS2. If y'all remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. Love that game,
bro. When I tell you SOCOM, I was addicted. I skipped school for it. I did everything for it. Like it was.
Oh yeah.
So SOCOM literally kept me on PlayStation. And the PS3, I bought a PS3 right away because I knew SOCOM.
SOCOM was coming, no doubt.
That was keeping me on the PS3. Now that SOCOM is gone, I love, bro. Look, you guys know I love PlayStation, but I love my Xbox too. I just don't use it as much.
The question: which SOCOM was it? Was the one that was the online that we used to play at night?
SOCOM 1 and 2, but 2 was the big one.
2 was the big one. That was the one where you could be the militia dude, and it had that long hallway. Remember, we used to stay down. We used to hunt it down.
You're talking about
the
Fish
tunnel. Yes. Oh man, I want that game back so bad. Man.
SOCOM was fire, man. I'm kind of mad that Sony never went back to it, man. Like,
I think they're coming back. They need
to, because that's their multiplayer. Like goodness,
Dave, I can't believe you remember the tunnel, because third person mode, you can hide behind a.
Yeah.
Because you're hiding, you can see who's coming up. You just blah blah blah.
Yes. We used to. Okay, so our times that we used to play was dead in the middle of the night, right? That's when we had the best connection and stuff like that, because we was on dial up back then, right? So nobody's up, nobody's touching the phone. I scared my moms one day with that, but I'm down. I'm talking to Cog. We inside the bushes, right? We in the bushes, and I'm like, "Yo, I found a tunnel." I said, "If they come down this tunnel, I can smoke them." That's how we won. I love that game so much, and we probably played together back in the days, not knowing like, yo, this is so amazing right now, Blaze.
Brother. Yo, hold on, real quick. Shout out to Simon Brayek. £5 super chat. King's got everybody's knees. Surely now it's time to start collecting tears for years. Okay. Salute to him. Shout out to Slow Mo coming at Blaze. He said, did he just call the SNES mediocre? Because I need to know how much respect for Blaze I need to snatch away. Damn, no SNES love, Blaze?
I love, bro. That's what got me into gaming. I'm just telling you. I used to look at blurry crayons, and then I had 3D games at PlayStation.
Okay.
I'm just telling you, it is what it is, bro. I love NES started it all, yo. Big respect to it. I'm just saying they're trash now. You know what I mean?
Oh my God! All right, so let's get right to it, because I gotta ask you this. You know, obviously, you know the PlayStation brand. You are synonymous with the PlayStation brand. So my question is like, what was it so? What was the singular moment that you're like, okay, this is my favorite platform. This is my favorite brand. I'm all in on Sony. What was the moment?
I'm telling you, when I tell you I put hours into SOCOM, it was SOCOM. And I didn't even care about single player games. It was just SOCOM.
So it was multiplayer.
SOCOM. And then Sony did a transition. Like, look, we're going to be making great, exclusive, new IPs that score over 70 and above.
I know you want to pander to your base, but you got to let your base know that you've been really gaming. Yeah, like, you know, a lot of people this generation just started on a PlayStation, right? So I could see them capping all day for that. I started with Atari, so when I'm playing like ColecoVision and Intellivision and all these stuff right there, this is the fundamentals, my building blocks into gaming. See, gaming was, I understand why my allegiance is to Microsoft, because they're an American company. Not saying that, you know, it has to be like that, but they're the home team, right? So for when I look out and I see everybody crapping on the home team, I remember when it was only the home team. It was only Atari. It was only ColecoVision. It was only Intellivision and these conglomerates like that. And they fell out of favor. And then the other team came and took over. Nintendo bossed them out the way. Then Sony came and then Sega did. So I remember what it was. And then Atari tried to come back and they got smashed down. Then, you know, 3DO tried to get up there. So all this is your history, right? And it's building blocks to you. So, like, what games you was playing on what and where? You know, we know that you PlayStation all day, Sony, baby. We know that, right? Yeah, but I know. That's why I'm asking you about SOCOM and where you was at with it. So I'm gonna get to the meat and potatoes of your.
No, I don't want to skip everything. Like Dreamcast, man. Look,
let's go.
Bro, that was the first on. I remember playing 2K football online on it. Yo, the Dreamcast, Ready to Rumble, Crazy Tag.
Oh, Ready to Rumble. We talk about Blaze.
There we go, Blaze.
I just figure like y'all know I played that. Like, you know.
No, we don't. This is your gaming history.
Yo, look. The Dreamcast literally was the most ahead of time console. I'm so upset that the Dreamcast.
Bend the knee to the Dreamcast, y'all. Put the bend the knee in the chat to the Dreamcast. Let's go. Continue.
The Dreamcast was incredible, man. I remember seeing that little logo pop up, and you had the little, what do you call them?
The VMU that you put inside the controller. Yes.
But bro, Dreamcast honestly stole me for a while, man. And then I remember it was just they kind of fell out or something happened. They discontinued or whatever, and then the PS2 came like literally. The PS2 was overshadowing the Dreamcast, but I didn't care. I'm like, yo, no, this is it. The Dreamcast is big. You know what I mean? And then the PS2 came and it kind of knocked it out of the way, which is unfortunate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Short-lived.
But the Xbox, man, I don't want to act like I didn't play Halo LAN parties with my boys. I did do that too.
So there's some Xbox experience in here.
Yo, Xbox was great, bro. Like, I'm just saying the controllers. When Xbox switched from that big
giant dude, you got it too, right?
The S controller.
Show that dude.
You got the dude.
To this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got that S controller. Yeah, we got it from Japan. We couldn't wait to get the smaller controller.
This is a great controller. If y'all don't know, like you can play this on your X. I love this controller. I know it's big, but there's something nostalgic about like when you know
what it was for me, Blaze, when you see how you got the black and the white camera buttons. I was so amazed when you played Halo and you pressed that and the light came on in Halo.
Bro,
I was like amazed by
God,
that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they had their joy. Hold on.
So you know, PS3 comes out. I was excited, like, I can play PS2 games on it. Then they got rid of that. Right. But the 360 came out first, right? The 360 literally put fear
So you was a little concerned. You was a little concerned at 360 drop.
That 360 drop, it put fear.
Tell me what 360 joints you what did it for you? Was it the gear? Like what
it was
made
gears,
you?
bro.
Yeah, gears. I feel everybody says
It was gears, bro. I remember buying the 360, man. Like, wow, this thing feels next gen. The controller, yo, the 360 is the best controller of all time. I'm just telling you. I gotta give it up.
Gotta give it up. Salute. That's big from you. That's big from you.
It's the best all time until the DualShock 4 came out, and then
he didn't go to slant. I knew the slant was going.
No, let him go.
Let him run.
For real.
Yeah.
So the 360, the 360, the PS3. I gotta be honest. When it came to like multi-plats, I was on the 360. When it came to like chilling with the homies, it was on the 360 because PlayStation's party chat.
Thank you for keeping it real on that. That's real. That's real.
You know, you could get it in the party chat, but you couldn't play games in the party.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Which is pointless. You know, so
absolutely.
That 360, man, stole nights out of my, I was literally staying up party chat all day.
That's what's up, man. Classic.
But then you kept seeing a pattern, like, all right, Halo, ODST, Bungie leaving. What's going on, man? All right, cool. Another Halo, another Gears, another Forza. Another Halo, another Gears, another Forza.
Right.
Another Gears, another Forza. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, and I love them joints, but Uncharted, boom. You know what I mean? Last of Us, Ratchet and Clank, boom.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I just kind of felt, I'm like, you know what? This is where this is home for me.
Right.
Absolutely.
But the PS3 controller was trash. I'm not gonna cap that.
Well, you didn't like the 6 Sense joint? I actually thought that 6 Sense joint was nice. Like when you was able to guide it in Heavenly Blade, like when you threw the sword.
Look, if I want to play Nintendo, I'll go.
Oh my god! You want to play 64 with the Batarang?
But wasn't they first with that whole?
I think their prototype looked like that.
Yeah,
but
I thought they was fire. I thought they pioneered that, and then once they figured out, like, okay, well, the first couple of games used it because it was that Dragon game, which I still love to this day from it, and I still got that controller, and I still got the OG fat back one, with the old play stuff. I got that. But when they went away from it, it kind of disappointed me because I wanted to see them use like other things, like could you imagine God of War and you was doing the axes and I don't know. And then the Wii came out and it just took that message to a whole different level. So I'm into that.
No, I feel it. So real quick, man, just because it's one thing I did want to ask you. Actually, let me get the super chat real quick. Army veteran salute. Follow super chat. Yo, what up, Lords? If you guys have a chance, could you please let me know what TVs you game on? 4K 120 for the upcoming Series X.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If y'all want to know the best TV to buy right now,
talk to me. Is that C9?
CX. C9.
Yeah.
A CX, they kind of went backwards with the CX.
I saw your comment. Yeah, tell me why not the CX. Like you said something on Twitter.
Yo, you can get the CX if you're strictly gonna stay on consoles. It's fine. If you're gonna be on next gen consoles, it's fine. But what they did is HDMI 2.1, the bandwidth, they brought it down. When you search up HDMI 2.1, you'll see 48. When you search up the CX, it's lower than that. I forget what it is, but it's just the point. Like, if this is your flagship TV, why would you downgrade in a sense? Even though,
but you know what? My thing is this: as soon as they told me they could run it at 120 hertz, 4K, with my thing is the chroma subsampling. Once you tell me 444, I'm in. Like everything else. So once they did that, I was like, all right, I have to go with the CX. And I know exactly what you're talking about. But
hold on, hip hop in the building though. Hold on. Hip hop salute for the crest up. He says Sony X900E motion is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Shout out to Hip Hop Game. I'm gonna tell you real quick about Hip Hop Game, real quick. So I gotta show him a little love.
You already know.
This dude is mad humble, bro. I remember being on Destiny.
Yeah, it's my guy.
I joined in on him. He's like, "Yo, what's up? Where you at? We live at Boston, yeah." And I played Destiny with him every time. We exchange each other's numbers and shit. This is like before I was even YouTube.
That's what's up, bro. Salute to
mad humble. And he showed me these TV settings, bro.
I wanted to ask him about that the Sony Z, because I know there's the higher levels. When I go inside the store, I'm not going inside the store looking for that budget brand stuff. I'm going in there trying to knock it out the park. So my joint that I'm gaming on right now is the QLED. So the QLED, what is it, 9F? So whatever the highest level is on that. I'm trying to figure out, because I'm gonna change the one downstairs, and the one I'm changing downstairs, I want to know if that's Sony Z, because I think the Z is the top line.
Yo, it's a lot of TV talking in the chat. Shout out to Darth Chalice. He's saying the C8 LG has a brighter screen than the C9 and better HDR, but only 60 hertz. Hip hop fighters back. No. don't get the Z9D. Okay. All right, yo.
You gotta hit me. You gotta text me and talk
we got
to me, because I was gonna talk to you about that anyway.
Real quick.
Yo, but King, look, the QLEDs. Look, this is why I tell people: if you got an environment where you have a lot of windows, right? If your room is really like bright, I always tell people like, because the QLED would, like my old Samsung KS8000 will outbright my C9 right now.
Yeah, that's the one I got.
That's the one I got too.
KS8000, great TV, but it's edge lit. It don't got local dimming zone stuff like that. So but the C9 is great because you got G-Sync if you want to use a PC. 120 hertz, variable refresh rate. The thing is a monster, bro, right? And when it comes to pure attention to detail and contrast, the blacks and you can't top an OLED for stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, well, I got an OLED in my other house. I got that's over there. Okay. But what I'm using right now. See, I don't have. When you see me do those videos, I don't have a bunch of Windows lights like that because I make sure I got blackout shades. I got blackout colors, so my room can get absolutely pitch dark. So I don't worry about that aspect of it. My aspect is I'm worried about the HDMI 2.0. I'm worried about the hertz going forward, because a lot of the people don't understand these new consoles going forward is giving you things that some of us won't be able to take advantage of. We'll talk about that later. But your history, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I want to ask him real quick. Shout out, hold on. Shout out, get Beanie, Solve.
Beaner with the $2 super chat. IOP is live. I'm rubbing my nips. I'm so excited.
Oh my that's my man right there. Make sure you put the shea butter on the nips, though. Don't do
Anyway, yo, real quick before we finish up with your game, I gotta ask you this because this is something that me and you both share. I always see you rep that Vita, baby. You know what I'm saying? So we got to talk about it. You know, to me, I think it was so ahead of its time. I'm a huge, obviously, everybody know I'm Switch gang coming in hot and all that good stuff. But the Vita to me, has still features that the Switch does not have. Like party chat, trophies, online. Like I would be able to talk to my PlayStation dudes in the same party chat. Like, let's talk that Vita.
The Vita, look, I'm 2 games away from owning the full library physical.
Wow. What you missing? I might got him. What you missing?
I'm missing right here, MMA. I have it, but without the card, the MMA Supremacy. And
what else we got?
I don't know. I think it's Sword Art, maybe.
Sword Art Online.
Sword Art Online.
But
talk that Vita, man. Why that Vita?
The Vita, look, I own 6 consoles of Vita. Okay, 4 of them are in the box, brand new. I'm not capping. Go to my channel, you'll see them all.
No, we know the vibes.
The Vita is ahead of its time. Number 1, OLED screen.
OLED, the first one, not the remake one. The remake. The first one. Yes,
the first one. And you know, the first handheld to have true analog sticks, double analog sticks.
Yes.
But you know what killed the Vita was proprietary memory cards. We all know that.
We don't know
proprietary stuff. You know, not lackluster first party games, stuff like that. But the Vita is so special to me, man, because I could play all my PS1 classics. I could play the PSP classics. And when you sit down in bed and you're playing like, you know, Castlevania on, you know,
But yo, remember I had that Tekken joint for it. Had that, bro. This joint was so lit. The only thing that did them dirty though, I ain't like the molest pad in the
Blaze.
I ain't like Vita gang. Let's go.
We're in the building.
I love this joint, bro.
I love the molest.
Yeah, you like this thing right here? This thing right here, right? If you find this anywhere. Okay, this is the PS Vita TV. You can use a DualShock 4 with it.
Yeah.
This thing right now, go look them up on eBay. They were discontinued at Walmart for $20. Okay, now because you can crack it, you can throw everything on this little thing through HDMI, which you can't play video games on TV unless you have this.
Right.
Man, pick this up. This is great.
That's what's up, man. Salute to the Vita, man.
The Vita's awesome, man. Look, and the Switch.
Gang, on the gang.
This thing is great, but
Nah, the standstill. You gotta throw that standstill in the bushes. Can't do that.
I got the other one too.
Okay, let's get the full. Let's go to full Monty.
Yeah, you got the full joint. You know what I'm saying? The catchable joint cons and all that.
Yes.
Y'all are really gonna make me get up?
No, I see.
You ain't got to prove nothing, bro. We know what time it is.
You out here, man.
You out here. We know you out here. Listen, man.
Look, I want to say something about the Switch. The Switch is lacking themes. Okay?
Yes.
Just themes. I know it sounds stupid, but really themes like black or white. Come on, bro. Right? They just got Netflix and YouTube last like 2 days ago. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, the apps is weak. The apps is weak.
you know, you're playing online. I can't even send you a message.
I
like,
can't
yo,
even talk to nobody on my friend. What's the purpose of the friends list? And you can't even message your man. Like, you can't even
but
send
they
a
don't
message.
care because they're winning. They don't care. When they lose, then you can get all of that.
But that's what, but Blaze, like, that's what hurt me that Vita didn't win, because I felt technology-wise, they were so great. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You had the, remember, you even had the remote play. They debuted it.
Let's be real here. Nintendo needs to let Sony make their hardware, because they actually have up-to-date features on something that came out like 10 years ago that the Switch don't even have.
But
the
you know,
Switch literally is just a console. Like, when it first came out, I thought, you know how like their name will pop up on your screen, like oh such and such long. I thought you could click on that and it'll go to their profile, because I'm used to stuff like that. I click on it, I was like, oh, well, that's right, I'm on.
But I will say this for the Switch: the only thing I got to give them over the Vita, where I think obviously they got the Nintendo IPs and all that, but we can't front Blaze like the fact that they had the dual shifts, right? The dual triggers. And you had the analogs in as a button. So now you have full console functionality, and that's what saved them. But if you look at the feature set, Vita was superior. Like, Vita still had the. It's just that from a console gaming perspective, you can port easy because you had every button used. You didn't have to do the tricks with the the little molest pad that I don't like.
You have that.
I don't like that molest pad.
You know, people forget that the PSP sold 80 million units.
The thing is
Get that.
they don't have Pokemon. So I mean, no, I'm being sincere. They don't have Pokemon. That's why it's failed.
But they had GTA. They had a strong point for
that. They don't matter. They don't have Pokemon.
Yeah, Monster Hunter. No, I get you. No, you're making the right point.
Pokemon's the thing that sold the any handheld.
Anyway, so look, we're just gonna wrap up real quick. We got a lot of show, but we did the hair, we did the history real quick. But I just gotta ask, what's up?
We got a quick super chat. Drunken Ninja, $2 super chat. So is my TCL 4K $300 TV in the bushes then?
Well, you answered your own question. I'm not gonna sit here and TV shame you, but you come on, man, stop playing.
The TCL is a great
man. Don't you love how King act like he don't shame people on the hardware?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Blaze, talk to him. Talk to him about that TCL.
Don't say that TCL nothing. Stop it. You have credibility right now. Don't throw your credibility away.
The TCL is a good entry budget for
no, just save your money and buy something good.
That's what I tell people. Don't invest right away. Chill out. Just save some money and get a good TV so you buy it once and be done with it.
That's right.
No doubt.
Buy a 10-year joint, not a 10-minute joint.
No doubt. So look, man, obviously you got homies with a lot of fellow lords in the realm that we are friends of. Shout out to Lord Meds. Shout out to Lord Big Cloud, of course, Lord Solid Rev, who has been on IOP. It's been a long time. But just want to start as far as the YouTube channel and then your journey to getting on both RGT Podcast and Solidcast.
So YouTube started off. I remember playing. I want to give love to little Jack Move Johnny.
Jack Move, salute, salute, Weapon Wheel, Presto, all that.
Yeah. So Last of Us, he was cool. But Rev, I remember like playing games with Rev, mad laid back, chill, Yeah. And he's like, yo, why don't you just do one? If you think it's so easy, do one. So I'm like, yo, Rev, you need to upload, bro. What are you doing, bro? Upload some damn videos, man. And I make a channel, and from there, like with the support, like I got love right away. I literally got love from Rev so much that he just pushed it. He'd give me little shout outs on Twitter or throw me in videos and throw me in like the podcast. The reason Solidcast started because I forced it. I'm like, yo, you need to, you have to stay with the times, right? I know you're old, but you got to stay with the times, bro. Like he don't like that. He's like King. You don't want to do Discord a lot. You don't want to do none of that.
The hell with that Discord. Yeah. Listen, I got to do Weapon Wheel later on today, and he hit me. I was like, yo, send the link to whatchamacallit. He's like, yeah, because we on Discord. I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah. But no, what got me into YouTube and stuff, I got to be honest with Jack and Solid Rev. But like I want to say Jack and Rev just pioneered my shit. They gave me, I got viewers from both sides. I got, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people showing me love, man. So yeah. I just don't want to waste time talking about me. You know what I mean? Like,
this is your moment. I feel you.
This is your moment,
bro. This is you. We got to celebrate you in the realm, man. At the end of the day, we see what you're doing out here. At the end of the day, like I said, we know what flag you rep. But mad cool dude, always giving back to the community, always showing love. And then the thing that most people don't know is like, yo, you rock on everything. I know we know PlayStation your joint, but you got Xbox, you got PC. You telling me what's the best card, the best TVs? Like your tech game is serious. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta celebrate you. You know what I'm saying? Give you roses while you can smell them. So I gotta ask you though the question that we ask all in the realm. I need that top 5 video games or franchises of all time for Lord Blaze.
Man,
Let's go.
that's tough, bro.
Let's go.
I would say, wow.
Gotta pick amongst your kids. What's your favorite?
I
Yeah,
love
you say PS1, 2, 3, 4, and
We
5.
ain't get to console yet. We doing games first.
no. Games, honestly, in no order.
No order.
Max Payne 3.
Ooh, okay.
I love that.
I like
The
that.
Rockstar version.
That's the first person.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Max Payne 3, Dark Souls,
Okay. Ooh.
and any of them, right?
Dark Souls franchise.
I got to give it up to Halo, man. I have to.
Woo, my man, Blaze, let's go.
And then SOCOM, obviously. That's probably number 1. And number 5, I'd give it to number 5. I'd probably give it to honestly Last of Us, bro.
That's strong.
He put that Halo in there, so now the PlayStation people are all coming together. Should we kick him out of this?
He gonna lose his PlayStation. Nah, that's legit.
It's
That's
like
a
we gotta
gamer.
revoke his access. Don't let him log in tonight.
Nah, that's a gamer right there.
Bro, but I grew up on that. Like, I mean, what are you gonna do? Like,
Exactly. That's true gaming talk. And Last of Us. Now, I already figured what you're gonna say as far as the brand. But I
He's
need
gonna
to
say
know.
something that you not figure now.
Yep.
I need to know your greatest console of all time. Number 1.
He gonna say the 360. Just
only
throws
one.
off.
You just gotta pick one. All
Dreamcast.
generations. What's the best
Dreamcast. He can
console?
set
He
it
don't know
off.
what to think
Yeah,
now because
it's
I
tough.
already called him out
Right
on
now,
it.
he about to set it off right now.
honestly, it's got to be the.
Which one?
It's got to be the Xbox One.
Stop it.
My man.
I don't believe it. He's lying. He's lying.
You know I'm gonna clip that, right?
Yo, I should clip that for a minute and then give that to his base so he can lose.
Look,
his
if you
soul.
wasn't gonna lose that PlayStation citizenship over that Halo remark, you definitely lost it
Shout out
now.
to
Don't
Zim.
go home.
Zim is laughing. Yo, the chat is clouded right now.
That Rod Son of Rome did it for you.
That Ross to the
No,
Come
I
on,
gotta
Blaze.
give it up. I gotta give it to
Which
to the
one?
PS2, bro.
PS2. All right. But before I gotta ask though, why PS2 over PS4?
It's just you got to throw nostalgia in there. Number 1, number 2, the amount of everything was an exclusive back then. You got to understand the brand.
But was it an exclusive because it was actual and exclusive, or was it exclusive because Nintendo couldn't run it?
No. Regardless of what the fact was, the GTA, Grand Theft Auto, all those games, Final Fantasy, those were all exclusives. Like, you know what I mean? So I just remember having so many games to play, so many options to play. All the online I did with that game, Need for Speed and the SOCOMs and all that. I just got to give it to that platform because literally I stayed with the PS2 so long. I remember waiting to. I remember buying a PS3 and still playing my PS2. So.
Hold on. Shout out to Kerry Howard, the $2 check. He said, "Man, if you don't get Blaze out of here, it's easily the PlayStation 4." Yo, Sony Nation mad at your choice.
Wow.
Well, yo, Kenny, I'm sorry that you grew up. Your date of birth is 1990.
He a young buck. That's what that is. He's a young buck.
Hold on. Is there something wrong with people being born in the 90s?
Oh, here we go.
What's going on? I don't know how. I think you got.
real talk.
You ain't getting voted out of the PlayStation community. You getting voted out of the ILP community.
He
now.
Gucci. But real talk, most of the chat is with you, Blake. They are like PlayStation. Shout out to Macho, LordsOfGaming.net. Shout out to Philly Eagle. He said, "Yo, that's his number joint ever." QW. Now the chat is really riding with you though. Only
PS4
Kenny put the money up though.
Awesome. PS4 is it's really close. PS4 and PS2 because PS4 has brought me so many great games, great experience. I'm just saying.
It's only
You
3
gotta
games.
understand.
What the hell are you talking about? God of War, Spider-Man, and
It's only 3 games.
Wait, God of War. It's God of War, Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
Hold on, time out. Did we fall off and lose one? Because the other one was part of PlayStation 3, so
I'm
we can't
waiting.
say The Last of Us. So
And
Uncharted.
Bloodborne about to go to
Uncharted.
PC.
And you can't say Uncharted because that started on PlayStation. So man.
Yeah, but those variants of those games got better.
Oh,
on
so
the-
Man,
okay,
I
so
think
the
the
fact
only
that
thing
they
you can
switched
really
it up.
say is Horizon, to be honest with you.
Oh, there it is. Horizon
Oh, chill,
Zero
yo,
Dawn.
Addict,
Yeah.
boxes on your neck. He said, "Yeah, you young bucks ain't seen things." Shout out to you, boxes, to the last
Yo,
word,
but
my
yo,
bro.
come
I
on,
saw
boy.
you struggling over there in Shekro. You need to
You want me
stand back.
to give you more? Come on.
What happened, Blaze?
You know,
I'm
definitely,
saying,
you know, we.
Days Gone. There's I know you guys don't like.
Oh
Days
no,
Gone,
I
but
want that Days Gone. I see that's one of the games I definitely want to end. Like, okay, so this summer is gonna be a great summer for me. Like when it comes to actually blowing the dust off that jet engine and jumping into the games, I'm definitely gonna blow the dust off the jet engine pause, and I'm definitely gonna put on the Days Gone. You know, a lot of people got on my nerves with that Days Gone.
Yeah.
You got some people that were saying it was good, then you got some dudes that were saying it was bad.
Right.
But then I started listening to Xbox dudes that dabble in PlayStation, and they said it was good.
No doubt.
So I'm going to definitely use their opinion because sometimes certain Sony dudes make their expectations for like AA titles too high. Right, and don't give it a chance to breathe. Then I like the way Sony understands that. Okay, our fan base is this. We see a certain metric and certain core, and they cultivate it, and it goes forward and becomes another good title when it gets to part 2. It
like they
take off
nurture
from
the
there.
IP, yeah.
Right.
I'm
So
sorry,
I love
that
that.
dude that said Days Gone is a clone of State of Decay. Please don't disrespect.
I can't say
no,
that.
no,
Yeah,
that's
please
not
don't.
it.
Do not disrespect State of Decay. Like
Oh
that.
my God, slander. Anyway,
The Order, did you play The Order, King?
Huh? Yeah.
Big love
Oh
the
man,
one.
I love that game.
Yo, you see the bullet damage you shoot off?
Wait, do you see that game looks better than most like end of the generation games? For like
Yeah, game's
what happened to Rise Son of Rome in that game?
Yeah, those
What was
two
they
deserve,
using
yeah.
in the beginning?
Facts. Those
Both
two
of these
deserve.
consoles, what the hell was they using?
Well, they was using the Crisis engine.
Yeah, bro, that Crytek engine.
Crytek, man. That's
Right,
why I want
but
people to
okay,
pick 'em up.
But whatchamacallit, the order wasn't. But what the hell happened? Because now you start to see the certain games after the fact. They'll look at it and they don't look
as good
as those two games. Those two games is probably they messed up
That's
our
'cause
expectations, boy.
That's because after they came up with the game, they're like, let's make this game look good. And they made it look good. It was like, all right, let's put features in, dude. We've already spent everything on the game.
All the
They're like,
resources there.
can we do anything with the game?
No
I mean,
doubt.
we could have an aim down sights. That's about all. Like,
I feel it.
About Ghost of Tsushima too. That's a new IP coming in a month.
Absolutely.
I think Rise and Rise and The Order deserve sequels. I think both of them deserve sequels.
I'm mad. I waited the whole generation and I didn't get sequels to two of the games that actually made me play those consoles. Like that really irritated the hell out. Did you see how the werewolf transformed? Like when the first time he transformed, I said, because I'm a howling fool, so I love the movie The Howling. So I saw it and I was like, this is the first great representation of a werewolf transform on the screen for me. Like, because I wasn't playing Bloodborne and stuff like that. So but this game I'm a shooter dude.
No, for you.
Oh man.
Yo, shout out
But
to
you know, I definitely see we have almost 350 people in this
hit
chat.
that
Definitely
like,
hit that like button, man. Let's get that above 300 by the end of the show. Keep in mind, if it's above 300, I have to wear overalls and a trucker hat. This is the last show. This has to get over 300, or I dodge a bullet. So let's keep that in mind.
I gotta teach that
Shout out
out.
to the Drunken Ninja 2000 chat. PlayStation 2 has way more variety than PlayStation 4. Oh, shout out to Ebon is still coming back at Attic. He said, didn't I beat Sekiro first?
Yeah, that wasn't in color. We ain't talking about
Ah,
that.
yo, what's up about
that? Super chat from Kerry Howard. Blaze up 35. How dare you say you're a gamer and mention and mention? I guess he meant not mention Mike Tyson's Punch Out and Contra.
Yeah,
great games, classic games, great games.
Yeah, he gave it up. He gave it up to SES, man. But look, man. Oh, hold on.
Got a $5 super chat from Kid Smooth. Ready at Dawn and Cryotech both blew the budget on graphics. We got a $5 super chat from Bitzel Bit G. State of Decay 2 is an actual zombie apocalypse sin game. Days Gone is just another action game you can't even die in. But some respect on it.
Damn. They out
Days Gone, what are you talking about?
He said, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't count. Anyway, man, look, we got a lot of show to get into. Tremendous gaming history, all that good stuff. Let's get to the poll, get to the topics, get this going. Last week, poll results are in to the question with the latest rumors and uncertainty regarding the Xbox Lockhart. What would you prefer the device to become? The winner of the three-way ILP poll at 50% of the vote was, yes, a dedicated 4 teraflop console group. Coming in at second place, kind of close, 32%, hybrid handheld Switch-like device. And in last place at only 16% was the I don't care because we all know Lockhart don't exist group. Shout out to all the Lords who have participated in the poll. Lord Sov, how do we feel about a dedicated 4 teraflop console instead of a Switch handheld?
I'm with that because if you're looking at the PlayStation 5 now with 2 SKUs, I don't think the difference between those consoles is going to be more than $50. So if Lockhart could come in at a smooth 300 and still offer a lot of those next gen experiences, I think that's what it is.
Okay, salute. You already know. So yeah, that's what we got. So we gonna get right into it, man. Y'all know what y'all here for. let's get to it. So yeah, we set it up. PlayStation 5 reveal. The future of gaming had arrived, man. We had to wait a week, but it came down on Thursday.
The future of gaming is very, very spot on because nothing there had release dates, but that's none of my business.
Oh my god, you're
I got some stuff to talk about. I put it in the chat if y'all can look at it.
Oh my god. But look, we got to get into it, man. This big reveal, tons to talk about. So let's start with PlayStation Nation's own BLAZE4, who was in the live reaction stream with us while we were going through it, man. So now we've got a couple of days to sit back on this thing after this reveal. Tell me how you feeling, Blaze. Some of the standouts and overall the show, where you at with PlayStation.
So we do the positivity right now, right?
Standout number 1.
Oh, Demon Soul. Wow.
Standout number 2. Got it?
Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
Standout number 3. Got it?
Oh, that Miles Morales.
And then Horizon, which I'm not going to look for because it's buried somewhere. But
no doubt.
Yeah, it's under your pillow. Because it's instant NyQuil. When you want to go to bed, you pull out the Horizon.
So Blaze, what was some of the? You didn't like the strawberry game in the middle? Like, what you didn't like none of that?
Trash.
No, so no bug stacks.
That was literally almost the whole show. What's going on here?
Like, Sackboy. You don't like Sackboy? You don't like Sackboy?
Stop it.
I ain't gonna make you do that, bro. The bottom line, there was a lot of AA good-looking games, like the Housemarque game, the little furry black. What were those little things?
Oh yeah, the little thing. The Housemarque game look fine. I'm with you. You know me and you in on that one. The Housemarque.
You know what I mean?
Dog is frauding you.
Nah, that's Mass Effect, fam.
Dog is not buying none of that
I'm
stuff.
getting that Housemarque game. Y'all think I'm buying it?
He gonna buy it and play it. No. I can't say he's not gonna buy it. He'll buy it. He'll play it for about 40 minutes and then just like he'll low key put it to the side and not say nothing.
I'm saying is, as of right now, the potential of it is high. Of course, I gotta monitor it throughout and see if it continues to do what I want it to do. But as far as potential,
he's going to purchase his games in the beginning. That game is going to come in the middle with some other stuff that's coming out, and that game going to slide all the way under the radar into the bushes and past the fence. So that game is never going to get played by his fingertips at all.
It's getting played. And it continue plays. Give it a stand.
So let's get these super chats real quick, please, just so we get these out of there. So we got $5 super chat from Philly Eagle. Like what you like, but fanboys need to stop acting like this show was much different than the Xbox, the Inside Xbox third-party show, full of cartoony games. # same energy. How you feel about that?
Actually, we missed slow-mo.
Slow-mo.
The word of the day for 60 hertz TVs is screen tearing.
Wow,
that's funny.
My bad, slow-mo. So we got a $2 super chat from Philly Ego. Show was good, but keep the same energy. Blaze, what's going on here? Everyone says same energy. I don't know what does that mean.
Why were you attacking Blaze with the chest?
He goes up a couple of octaves.
Let's get to all the chat smoke.
That's crazy.
Let's not act like they are directed towards Blaze. Okay.
It is what it is, bro. Smoke is smoke. It's not fire. You gotta understand that.
So no doubt. So continue, Blaze. Like basically, about
the
what other games?
Game, the Housemarque.
Oh, the Square Enix. What is it? Project? What is it? Actia.
Yeah, some of these games I really don't even recall their name. I just remember seeing them.
Took them like 10 years to make 10, so let's see how long it takes for them to make that game.
Yeah, to get repping at that company. It is what it is. There's a lot of good
If that's the best you got, man, you might as well just go ahead and fold shop and go home now.
Continue, Blade. Let the man talk.
You know what I mean? Is this a rap battle? Can I get my bars off?
It's a time.
It's the URL. Continue.
No, it was a good show. Yeah, there was a lot of filler passion project games. Okay, those I don't agree with all those games. This is the difference between me and other Sony guys. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that every game I saw was incredible.
Facts.
But the ones that were incredible were incredible. And then at the end of the day, the stamp, the bottom line, they showed the console.
Yes.
That's it.
All right, now
but they showed the console with the disclaimer at the bottom. The disclaimer at the bottom of the console is final. Hold on.
What did it say?
Let me pull that up because I send that to you guys. But let me double look at that. It says final specs. Final specifications are subject to change without notice.
They have to put that.
Yeah, I know they do.
Oh, it
they
said
definitely
design and specifications. Or so you have an issue. You think that something may happen? What are we implying, King?
Like a lot of this language is definitely foreign to us, right? Because so the specifications on the design. Okay, so then what you're saying is what you're showing is what we might not get, or what you're saying is what you talked about the spec sheet of the systems is what we might not get, and then you just make sure that you put that disclaimer there, so legally we can't hold you to your words. So technically, he was trying to be transparent with putting a veil over our head. I don't like the language in the bottom of it, and they put it down there as a fine print, like but it was there though. You know, like when you signed the 360 deal, you know that meant everything. We're gonna take everything. So I'm not trusting their intentions when they put that. Is what do they mean by that? Right. And that's what I wanted to bring to the realm later. But but back to the show.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I didn't even know. Thank you for bringing that to attention. I just saw it now.
Let's get this super chat real quick. So we got a $100 super chat from Wilmy Hood.
Hold on.
I saw tons of PlayStation Now filter. Ratchet and Clank look good in Horizon Zero Dawn, but I don't recall seeing dates for those. Yeah. You know what, Wilmy? Let's put some onto something's in the chat. I don't know if that's there. Definitely put it in there on the on the
salute
podcast.
The Gaming Beyond the Box, man. Wilmy Hood, the homies, Bomber, Fork Nation, all those guys, man. They get tremendous. Fork Nation, rolling pins and beatings. And shout out to the longest fingers in the game, H.O. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him. But now,
I'm gonna let this beard
and
go
his
out
beard
so
game, you got to compete. Bomber's beard is crazy.
We got a $5 super chat from Jonathan B. Have you all seen? Oh, hold up. Have you all seen the console size comparisons? The PS5 is about the size of two-door Honda Civic. Hashtag not my PlayStation. You know, we're actually going to talk about that here in a little bit. So definitely, stay tuned for that
too.
We missed Gene. Gene with the $2 Kino looks amazing. Reminds me of Skyward Sword. Yeah, I agree.
King with the Skyward Sword reference. What's up, King? We ain't in.
Yeah, no, I love that. Yeah, yo. I can't give it that lofty praise yet, for saying that is one of my greatest games that I love. I didn't see that from it. It looked like Cameo, but a little bit different. But let's just see. But listen, I told you before, a lot of those games won't get purchased by me because they don't have a service so I can dabble and dip inside. Now, I told you when I saw the digital version, Jim's Dance Moves Ryan is definitely Pinocchio's to Phil's Geppetto, and he's definitely being manipulated into the area of all digital now. When that happens, they need a good service to get you to have that hummingbird effect, and I want PlayStation Now to do that, and I think we're going to get that. I think so.
Okay, no doubt. Shout out to the Suicide King, $5 super chat. Best part of the show is when Jim says no one plays old games. Jim, no one plays old games. Ryan opened the show with 2 generations of old GTA 5. Damn! Suicide King, you going in right now, man. Yo, you got Cat Daddy real quick. Now I gotta ask Blaze a question.
We have Stitch. Hold on, we have Stitch. with super chat. I think King is right about the 2021 release date.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Slow Mo Backslap with a $5 super chat. Spider-Man Miles Morales alone will sell PS5s this fall. Gaming Forte will Slow Mo Backslap a game when PS5 outsells Xbox Series X.
Ooh, we got a bet.
Slow Madamus. I'm not feeling that Slow Madamus thing.
So we got a $2.
I can answer slow real quick. How can you outsell something that you don't have more than? It doesn't matter if you sell out. Yeah, let's say you have 2 million. You bring 2 million to the show, right? You sell 2 million, but if Xbox brings 4 million to the show, you can't outsell something that you have nothing of.
That's gonna be the question, whether or not the stock is there, right?
And you know what, Slow-Mo, look, my super chat was read extremely late because you guys are such in the conversation. Like, how you gonna argue with the man that has like a lot of time in real estate, retail as a whole? Well, and he was like, well, how much time does Addict have? Addict got none. But Addict's not saying Slow-Mo wrong. So that's the point. Like,
listen, man, we're going to get into it. But look, I do want to ask.
We definitely going to get into that.
Oh, hold on. Eric Cut's going to win the homie with the 2 super
No,
chat.
we forgot Cat Daddy.
Oh, we got Cat Daddy. Get Cat Daddy. Let me get Eric Cut's after that.
We got a $2 super chat from Cat Daddy. I tell you the difference. Gameplay and God Snap.
You need to stop. You need to stop. Cat Daddy, you need to stop. You being messy with this. Yo, shout out to Eric Cutts for the win. Oh, damn, that's right move. Keena was the sleeper of the show. Keep it up, ILP. Salute. Which one was Keena? Why am I forgetting which
Keena was the one that looked like the Skyward Sword.
But what was in it though? I'm trying to remember.
That was the little minions.
Oh, the little minions. The art style like some Pixar joint. Yeah, that joint's fire.
The little black Furby.
Look, Slow-Mo. Slow-Mo says you don't know Xbox will be able to produce more units. Your favoritism does not create manufacturing units.
Okay, so
we could go off is the facts. The facts is Sony's the only one that's actually said that they're having issues with that. Microsoft has it. So are you going to say Microsoft's lying and Sony's not lying?
Sony didn't say. Sony didn't say they had problems. Sony told you
they will be able to
from the rip that they're going to be limiting stock on purpose. They told you because they don't know what the world looks like. That was their excuse, right? Whatever. They told you there will be a limited stock. Are they trying to say, "Oh, we're going to fake you out"? I really honestly believe that they're telling the truth on that, on that part right there. Microsoft has told you that the system will come out this year, and that's all they said. So at no point in time did we feel that they were going to limit stock or say that there won't be stock available. I believe stock will be available, and also believe that the stock available for the PlayStation will be sold in limited quantities. And then next year, when they fully ramp it up, if it doesn't launch this year, they will do a full launch next year. But if they do a limited launch this year, you're only going to have a certain amount that's going to get sold. You can't outsell something if you don't have it. That's all.
And why Xbox hasn't came out and said that, because look, it don't matter if you got. Bro, do you see these Xbox in stores, bro? It's sad. They look like puppies behind crates.
There's so many Xboxes that no one's buying these adopted pets. That's what we saying.
They look like little pets begging to please take me home, please.
But at the end of the day, the PlayStation is being.
You're capping because they're definitely selling. They're definitely selling. There's no denying that. Call any GameStop, call any Walmart. There's no Xboxes or PlayStation.
But in Blaze's defense,
there's no Blaze defense. They're selling.
We can't say that the MPDs have reflected that.
Come on,
no. He's absolutely 100% right. Yeah, it's true. I mean, you do have 135 systems out there, and you don't have one game that actually sold 135 units. So,
oh man,
I mean, listen, something's up with your numbers.
Here we go. We had Baptist Costello off the
can't stop. Right, I'm gonna say this. We just found out that Game Pass has 90 million subscribers. Right, so. Towards your metrics, that Game Pass is a universal thing on Xbox, right? Right. If they're making just as much money, does the console sales and that metrics that you're holding on to, does that even matter anymore?
You talking about?
But it matters for one company,
right?
The company that doesn't have an alternative way of making money. They only can make money one way. Microsoft has showed you they're able to be ambidextrous with it. That means they're able to use the left hand and the right hand, with Sony is only left-handed.
Oh my god! I hear where you're going. I gotta
So
get.
let's
Yeah,
get
we
these
gotta
super
get a
chats
super
real
chat.
quick.
We got a $5 Canadian super chat from Scrolly Dan. To all the realm, we need to pool our money together and buy that $1,000 Patreon level so that you can get King that ILP crest tatted on his chest.
Let's go.
Yo, why are you bringing up old stuff? let's stop.
Yeah, King's on the line with that.
Then we have Jean-Marc Louis with the $2 super chat. Strawberry Man was running 4K 120 using that SSD.
Can I say something about your chat?
Yeah, go ahead.
I know you guys want to throw the smoke at me, but I'm serious. This is the most healthiest healthiest super chat I've ever seen, bro.
Wow, thank you, brother.
It's like y'all are interrupting me at every moment for a super. Like, it's crazy how much. God bless your chat, bro. For real.
No, for real. No, we thank the rum, man. Like,
yeah.
dude,
No, they go. They out here for all that smoke.
Yeah, listen, 391 me, King, Attic. We all know when it was 4 or 5 people in here, and you have no idea, like. We
used to get mad at our friends, man. We hit them up right after the podcast. Why won't you win that chat?
You supposed to be my man, and you ain't watching my podcast. It's beef. It's beef.
Listen, on God and them, I literally stop messing with people.
Facts.
If you're not supporting me, if you're not trying to do, listen, I'm not telling you to sit around and watch the whole daggone show.
Yes, just come
in, say what's up, or look. Don't ask me. If you're a friend of mine and I drop KOS every week, and you ask me, "Oh, did you do an Iron Man statue?" If you're standing in front of me, I'm gonna smack you. On God and them, I'm gonna smack you. If you're standing in front of me, I'm gonna smack you. So, but that's an easy way to get blocked and disliked and then thrown in the bushes, because that means you're not going to LordsOfGaming.net. When I went to LordsOfGaming.net, I actually had a tear in my eye for how hard that LordCognito and them LordsOfGaming.net dudes are working. It is a website that rivals IGN. Now, if you think I'm joking, just go pull up to the website and look at it. And if I'm lying, I'm dying. But trust me when I'm telling you this, we rival them. If they're sourcing us, we rival them.
Talk with it. Watch it with the chat. It's G to the chat. You heard the King? You already
we
said
haven't been seen yet. And when we're seen, you can't unsee it.
Woo!
So that's what it is. That's all.
Salute the Lords of Gaming down there, man. Salute to all you. Oh, I see all of the writers. A lot of writers in there today, man. Shout out to Mahmoud. We see my boy Macho in the channel. Yo, get that super chat for me, son.
Yeah, we have.
His chair just went crazy. His chair just made an X. His chair's down with Xbox.
No, who did that for you, G? Again, what we got?
We have Emmanuel A with $2 super chat. Xbox Series X does what PS5 don't, run at 4K 60 frames per second at all.
Y'all messy. Shout out.
Then we have. Yeah, put the crest in the chat for Lord Alex PSX. Welcome to the realm, Lord.
Yo, shout out to Will.
Oh no, Will. Yo, you better not buy that Patreon tier.
Shout out to Will. Oh yeah, Will. Oh, you gonna have to get the tattoo. We'll be up in here
now.
Will be check out that Patreon tier.
Yeah, shut up. Shut your mouth.
Yo, shout out to
Will. We missed a couple.
Good. Okay.
So we have Alex, and then we have Lord Echelon 7 the Dark with the $5 super chat. Phil, please remake Max Curse of Brotherhood and acquire both Asobo, I like Asobo, and Bright Memory, which looks better on Series X than any PS5 game.
Wow, no doubt.
Kind of true.
We got that November the Realm, right?
Yeah, we got that one.
Okay, cool.
But we do, you know. First off, I want to thank everyone for being in here. We got almost 400 people. Hit that like button if you guys don't mind. We got a $5 super chat from Gaming Forte. Been beating this drum for over 6 months. Xbox will outsell the PS5 this holiday.
Slow-mo with that.
If Xbox has the stock to meet the demand this holiday, hashtag sorry slow-mo. Let's get some hashtag sorry slow-mos in that chat now. Let's get that in there.
You didn't actually read Wilmy's $50 chat. Preach, King. Grab our rolling pins and let's go.
Let's go.
I thought you guys read that because King was having a heart attack.
No. Yo, you know about the childhoods we grew up in. We grew up for the real childhoods. Real discipline.
We got a $10 super chat from Smitty Smith. Tell him, Lord King, log.net, ILP, KOS, and last word, they all straight grinding.
Salute. Yo, shoot to Smitty Smith because I got so much love for him because when we be at the shows and we're doing our coverage, he's in every video like, yo, keep going, Lords, keep doing, yo, y'all giving us more coverage than all these other groups, and it hits, man. It definitely hit.
Our IOP community is slowly helping us make that super.
Yo, that
super.
Thank you, brother.
Our IOP community is slowly helping us make that super spirit bomb. That's what's going on.
I just tell you that though. I
Yeah,
just say like that whoever did that, like you guys refresh the website or whatever.
Yeah.
Bro, like I'm just telling you, it just looks professional.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. And my boy was in the chat. Shout out to High13. He was in here. That's the admin. Shout out to Dizzy. He came to me with the vision. We all collaborated. I can't even say the word collaborated. You know what I'm saying? And just put something together that we proud of. It's good. It's good to see it flourish, man. Shout out to Squirrely Dan, Canadian $2. One more time, $1,000 so King can get trade stamp.
Squirrel. I really like it, all right? And I think it's really cold right now where you at right now, and it's freezing.
Wilby said, is this 1,000 thing real? What does it do? Yes, let me get you the link.
I'm out of here.
Let me get you the links. I'll get you the link, Wilmy, to the Patreon. That is the final tier. A Sovereign wrote it. Yo, he turned his camera off. Yo, they don't know about it. They don't know. Yo, Saul, do me a favor. Get the link for the Patreon.
Yo, Saul, I swear.
Oh, no, you have it. You link it.
Put the link in the chat.
I probably have to sign in, so you do it. You do
All
the
right,
link. Let me explain. All right, so way back when we
I get you the link, Wilmy.
Right?
No, hold on. We gotta be realistic. King, if something like that were to happen, were you to go through with it?
Of course. I ain't got no
man,
I'm a man of my word.
I had to make it sure I didn't want to put that kind of info out there.
I'm a man of my word like the Joker, but let me tell y'all something. Each and every last one of you dudes, nobody pulling up that jalapeno, that hot barbecue.
Yeah, no, but if they do that,
why don't we have everybody
if they do the
jalapeno chip?
If they do the 1,000 one, don't they get all of the tiers?
No,
what are you talking about? Get this guy out of here, man. Let's go.
Try to get
next week. We bring y'all another exciting episode of Iron Lords podcast.
Hold on, Wilmy. I got you, brother.
Hold on. I'll do it. Just keep on. I'll find it.
I found it already. Okay. Continue. You keep talking. Read the super chats if I ain't catch up.
Okay. Yeah, we got a bunch of them.
Is it Stitch? We have scrolling down. Okay, no. We have Stitch with the $5 super chat. If the stock market bless me next week, King, you getting that tat?
Oh my God! Yo, they want King to get this tat.
We got a $5 super chat. We got a $5 super chat from Tipper's son. # sorry, slow mo. Still love him though. We got a $5 super chat from Bino8127. Goodbye, Volcano High is written by Kate Gray, who posted
child pornography on Kotaku.
Child on Kotaku. It looks trash and came from trash. Should not be on this list. Sorry. But we ain't going into that, man. But definitely appreciate the super chat.
Did we
got a 5 Canadian from Scorley. Hey, King, you throwing shade on my piece, PVC? Oh, that's the statues he was talking about.
Oh, no. Actually, I'm just letting people understand exactly what PVC is versus statues. Stop using the word statues and use the word PVC. There's nothing wrong to be saying that. Own your stuff, man. Own it.
We got a new member. We got the QTI Grizzly. Definitely put those crests up, man. Welcome the Lord to the realm.
Wow, y'all
showing wild love today. Let's get in there. Wow, and let's change this rhetoric for all this tattoo stuff. Let's get back to what we have. We're here for games. All
right, we got one more super chat. Jean-Marc Louis with $2 super chat. According to Sony fans, 30 frames per second is the new 60 frames.
I got that right there. I got all the games that everybody's capping for. When is my turn?
Listen, let's get to it. So look, Blaze got his bars off for the most part. I just want to ask him one last question before we move to Addict to everyone else, which was, I know when you were live streaming with us, I know how the energy was in the room. I know we felt the way, right, with certain things. But I know, shout out to Preston, shout out to Kofi and them dudes. I know you went over there and then you said, Cog, I actually felt better about it afterwards, right? So my question to you, Blaze, is what changed your perspective after sitting back a little bit and saying, you know what? Nah, it's not as bad as I may have initially felt.
Yeah, first of all, rewatching the uploads, the better quality uploads.
Yes.
That'll change your perspective right away. Just
facts.
Plain and simple.
Shout out to Godfall.
I'll give you that.
Shout out to Godfall, looking way better when I saw it. Yeah.
Godfall looked like a 360 game, man.
Bad when they first showed it on that joint. Continue.
It looked like a PlayStation game. That's exactly what it looked like. All those games at that show looked like PlayStation games. You had a mix of good and you had a mix of bad. There was a show.
Continue. So you were
Oh,
saying,
yeah. You know what it is when you hang around with, if you stay around slime and green, you're gonna. Have
Says the guy with the green background, but go ahead. and you notice when you get out your chair, it forms an X. I mean, I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, in your heart, you know where you at. I'm just saying.
Yo, it's true. You got an X in the picture.
Listen,
that look like the book of X right there.
Listen, I'm telling you, visually, you're giving off a different message than what you're saying verbally, and it's subconscious. Your subconscious is speaking what your mind doesn't want to articulate. But I got you. I'm here for you. This is an intervention.
I'm serious. You should sign up for like tap dancing, bro. Can you tap dance out of everything?
That's gym dance move, Ryan. So what? Okay, so all right, this is what it is. Whenever your initial gut tells you something, go with your gut. Like if you're walking down the alley and you see a strange figure down there, and your gut says don't go in there, don't go in there. So you watch the show and your gut told you it was whack, right? But then you got around dudes that told you, nah, it was nice, yo. It was good. So you said, you know what? I do see it in a different manner at this point in time. No, you just got whacked. That's all it was. That's all.
That's all it was.
So what it was is, it was a whack show. And it wasn't a whack show from a perspective of the games were whack. It was a whack show from the perspective of the hype that was led into it, right? We all are prisoner of this hype train that's going forward. Now, they showed the console. I'm happy for that. That saved the whole show for me.
Right.
I knew basically what was going to be there, and I'm happy they showed both. But people don't know little things like showing the digital version. That's you putting your foot forward, daring Microsoft to cross that line, because Microsoft has been holding in their back pocket the Lockhart. Right, and they've been dangling this thing in front of you, but you just don't understand how they're going to use it against you. So what Sony said is, I dare you, pull it out now. We showed you ours, so I dare you.
Strategic move. I actually I feel that was one of the most underrated. Shout out to Forte if he's in the chat. We talked about it last night. That was the thing of the show for me. Show. I mean, we know the games was the game and the console, but that to me was a very subtle yet powerful competitive move. Yes.
It's chess in the highest form.
Go ahead, Blaze.
This Lockhart, isn't it going to be a scaled down version of the
Yes.
So now if you're a consumer and you're looking at both systems, okay, all digital, card. And if the Lockhart is not cheaper,
right?
If it's more expensive than that all digital PS5,
that's a problem.
The problem. I don't think that's.
I agree.
That's not going to be the case because our expectations are different. But
my question to you guys is: do you think that they're going to have an all digital with the exact same amount of space, or do you think they're going to use that? You're going to
love the poll question, Attic. You're going to love it.
Okay, so in my opinion, the PlayStation is going to be the exact same thing. Right, it's going to be the exact same PlayStation, just digital
with a bigger
hard drive space,
with a double the hard drive.
Y'all gonna love the poll question.
They didn't show you a solution like Microsoft showed you a solution for their memory. There's a reason why their SSD isn't some special SSD. There's a reason for that. So it's in line with their memory expansion units that they're giving you and that you can expand it, right? So but the PlayStation has locked you into this proprietary thing, right?
No, but actually, wait, hold on, I got correct. Yeah. There is, from my understanding, because it's such a special SSD, but they're working with specific partners, right? That they have to be approved, so to speak, for that level of speed. Now, obviously, they don't exist right now. You know
they don't exist. Right. So then, okay. I'm gonna say this wild stuff, right? Yeah. You got to be approved for when I start to launch my spaceship. All right, so it doesn't exist right now, but when we do give you the approval, you can make the specification to your spaceship to meet ours. Come on, man.
That NVMe, I got that in my PC right now. That's all. Good. It's going to be a faster version of that NVMe.
Okay, is there anything wrong with that?
No, there's not. But what you guys are making, you're saying you have to go through Microsoft to change to upgrade your shit.
Right.
That's the difference. Sony's saying you can buy it off Amazon.
Okay, they're saying you can buy it from anywhere, but don't have anything available to do that. I can tell you, you can buy my car anywhere when I give them the specifications, but at the moment, right now, you can only buy that car here. So it don't make any sense. Like what you're saying is, you're available to do this, but you can't do it, right? so it literally makes
you gotta
zero
be
sense.
up to par. That's what they're saying. If it's not up to par, if you're not going to put a slower SSD in your PS5 when you already have a fast one,
There's no SSD made that can do it, but there's.
It's coming out in 2 months.
Okay,
And that's probably like $5,000.
We gotta see. We don't know price structure. Look, just get the super chats, and then I gotta get
We got
comments.
got Clutch Man with the $2 super chat. PS5 sad coming in hot.
That's gonna be hot.
Cat Daddy with the $2 super chat. Tack gotta be Jailhouse.
Oh,
Oh my God!
Yo,
Yo,
Jailhouse chat for
and
King.
radio motor.
No doubt, Jailhouse J for King.
Hold on. If we got any
King
more,
keep
Mike.
muting his camera.
yo, Cat Daddy, I was really your friend, man. How you gonna really do this to me?
They're trying to sabotage you.
You trying to sabotage, man. Look, Adam,
They literally trying to bamboozle the kid.
Adam, you still in the building?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, cool. So look, man, let's get right to it. Sony show, you had a lot to say live. We've had a couple of days to reflect. What are you feeling, sir, about the show?
It was a good show, but at the end of the day, it's just like the Microsoft show. They kind of promoted this to what it wasn't. They said the future of gaming, which they like. Okay, there was good stuff in there. I like the Ratchet and Clay, I like the Demon Souls. Not the biggest fan of Horizon Zero Dawn. So I'm going to say that's trash because I'm the mayor of Attic World. So that's what I'm going to say about that.
Facts.
But I'm going to go back. I'm going to try the first one. Let's see how that goes. But at the end of the day, I wanted gameplay, and people, they gave you gameplay. No, they didn't.
No, but Ratchet and Clank gave you a lot,
That's
and they
the
showed
only,
the world.
as I was about to say, they gave me Ratchet and Clank gameplay. That's all.
Right.
You probably
I don't-
Go ahead.
No. Say what you want to say.
Bro, you told me in the Discord with the Sony ponies that it was a great show.
I just said it was a great show. Did I not start this statement with? Hold on. No. Hold on.
Let's
Blaze,
go.
did I not say
He said
at
he
the
got
beginning
receipts.
of this
He
that
said he
it
got
was
receipts.
it was a good show? Did I not say? Did I open the web? Blaze, did I? Blaze, did I? Huh, Blaze? I'm waiting. Talk.
You see this right here?
How does that have anything to do with this conversation?
He's saying you ghosting the subject.
Continue.
Look, it was a good show. It just lacked gameplay. It lacked a lot of games that I would be interested in. Okay. I wanted to see Demon Souls, and I saw Demon Souls, but then when it went on to the next one, I was like, is that it? Like, I wanted to see more on it, but I didn't.
Right.
I'm okay, and that's okay. Horizon Zero Dawn. I get it. The game is probably in like mid development, but you mean to tell me people tell me that game's coming out next year, but they have no gameplay? No, I'm not buying it. You mean to tell me Demon Souls is supposed to be a launch title but no gameplay? No, I'm not buying it.
So because of the lack of gameplay on certain games, you have less confidence that these games are going to release?
No, it's not that I don't have less confidence. Like, look, what those games come out is a reputation of what those games come out. We're talking about this event. There's no round where you convince me that these games do not have gameplay that they could have shown.
When they call it the future,
they chose not to show them.
When they call it the future of gaming, they mean literally the future. The future of gaming is the PS5.
The future of gaming apparently is CGI.
Oh my God! So,
bro,
wow.
I don't understand. Like, what did you? Are you an Xbox guy? Did you see your last show, bro?
No, hold on. Incognito, was I not in this thing saying Microsoft? You was wrong for not showing gameplay.
He went super hard.
I was the only one in here saying that.
We liked it, and Addy was like, "Nah, they didn't show a lot of gameplay." Whatever. Hold on. We got my bro, the Dodge, The Dodge Knight, throw the crest up. The Dodge Knight has entered the realm. Bronze member, salute Dodge, man. Much love for him, man. We're supposed to meet out at E3, hopefully next year.
Sure.
So we got a $20 super chat from All or Nothing. Love the show, guys.
Salute.
Keep it up. Definitely appreciate the support.
We met All or Nothing. That's our guy.
We got a $2 super chat. Let's get that.
Echo-Lon?
Where is that at?
Where's that at?
Oh man, we're way behind. I
yeah.
apologize for that. Project Mario Hellblade will blow our minds in July. I don't know if we'll see Project Mario there, but
You're gonna see Halo though.
And we have Jonathan B with a $5 super chat. Everything that everyone just make sure you bring a forklift when you go to the store so you can actually get the giant system onto your car.
Yo, it is bad.
we got to talk about that here in a soon. We got to
bad
talk
bag.
about
It's bad
get that picture ready, Cognito.
No doubt.
So we got a $10 super chat from Eagles fan 76. I'm not a football person. I don't know if that's relevant or not. No reason for me to buy a PS5 day one until late 2021. No clear messaging for specs on the SUKs with pricing, lack of launch games, and no dates. Not clear on backwards compatible and smart delivery. First party games are 30 frames. You know what? Everyone put on to something in that chat, man, because I agree 100% everything he said. I agree, and it's not an attack on PlayStation as a whole. It's attack on the messaging that they have provided us.
Which
There's no attack. Those are little beast things to PlayStation. Ooh, those are little.
Listen, man. Shout out to the Dodge. Yo, Dodge, you gotta use the special emojis, bro. You know what I'm saying? You using the default joint. You're in the realm now. You got special emojis. Continue.
So we got a $2 super chat from Young Boy GA. Gip, I don't even know. I'm not going to even try it again. Is Halo coming out this year? Where's the gameplay? Hopefully that gameplay will be July.
There's no hopefully July.
Shout out
So
to
they
Kids.
showed off.
I know it's going to be there. I'm just hopefully the game comes out this year.
Hold on, shout
We
out
got a $5 super chat from Kid Smooth. I heard that cut content but had room to show strawberries.
Yeah, okay, so Kid, when it came to that cut content, right, it was 32 to 35 games. And my theory is all those transitions that you saw was actual games that were going to be put into, because there's probably like 20 minutes of if you take those transitions out of the game of the show, that they can actually have filled it with those games. It was I'm really upset that I didn't see NAC 3.
Okay, can get spoken. Let's get Elemental Appeal $2 super chat. I can't wait for the. Oh, what happened?
No, you go.
Oh, okay. I can't wait for the PS5.
What did Wilmy Hood say done about?
Oh no, King is in trouble.
What the hell is going on?
Oh, King is in trouble.
I told you. Man, not the pocket watch for
yo.
No Wilmy.
Yo, all right. First, let's get before Wilmy. Did we get Bug? I mean, Alex.
Elemental Appeal $2 super chat. I can wait for the PS5 Slim. Thank you, 2023. Then we have Alex with the $5 super chat. Bugs and Axe is going to be GOAT is going to reach 95 Metacritic. Wilmy
with the cryptic $2 super chat. Done.
Oh no!
Yo, Sav, when you get a chance, check the Patreon just to see if
who bought that $1,000 Patreon.
Somebody, so they say something happened.
Oh no!
Oh no! Wait, hold on. I gotta check.
Shout out to Wilmy, bro.
Wait, hold on.
Wilmy is a beast.
Yo, Wilmy,
is
there's
silent.
nobody like you on here. I'm telling you right now.
I don't see anything yet, but I'll check Patreon
Yo, Will,
in a minute.
Will, I'm gonna tell you now. I will never be on your show.
Yo,
Shout out to Hip Hop with the $5 super chat. Everything was captured on PS5 hardware on this show. Nothing was captured on Xbox Series X hardware on this show.
And you know, Hip Hop, you're 100% right. That's why all that junk was 30 frames.
Yeah, but he came out and says the Xbox show in July is gonna be fire.
He said it's gonna be fire. Yeah, he said it's gonna be fire.
No,
he said that. Now let's be real. Hip Hop said that with the jab, and then he cleaned it at the last minute.
He gotta talk his talk though. He not lying.
But the fact that he knows that. Okay, when is my time? I got you.
All right, let's
but first off, definitely
30 frames per second.
I want to appreciate everyone coming out. We have almost 420 people in here. Definitely hit that like button if you guys don't mind.
And if you're new, let's subscribe.
Yeah, so salute to that. So let's get to it, man. We know how you felt initially. You know what I'm saying? But now you got a couple days to sit on it. PlayStation reveal. Future of gaming. Overall, where you at now with this show?
So just like Blaze, going back, you watch everything in 4K, you're able to appreciate things a lot better. So I still give it the 7 that I gave it because for me, I thought they were safe. And safe in that all the big bangers they showed was stuff we knew was coming.
You know what kind of reminds me of Solve? Like when Microsoft did that E3 when Sony bailed out of E3, like we was like they played it safe and they didn't go for the kill.
Yeah, because you see, this year, like I've always made that analogy that Microsoft this year, right, was there were moments Microsoft was not bothering anybody off to the side, and Sony would come by and just mush them and slap them in the face. Just like it, they would keep the boot on the neck for the sake of doing it when there was no reason to, And this time it was like they had the opportunity to come out and be like, you know, this is really the reason why you're upgrading the PS5 next year. And they were safe where they gave you what we knew was coming, right? The most exciting, like out of left field stuff was the Miles Morales stuff, right? And we'll talk more in depth about that because nobody was expecting a Spider-Man game so soon. And honestly, the sad was the the Horizon, Gran Turismo, Ratchet and Clank, all stuff we knew was coming. It was great to see it, but I thought we were going to see. Honestly, I thought we were going to see.
I thought they were going to
a God of War trailer, like 1 or 2 new IP, just to be like.
I didn't think it would be God of War, but I did think.
All right, hold on. Gaming Forte say, "Let's go, Wilmy Hood." Sorry, King. Neo Mentor, tattoo on King. Who did that for you, Wilmy?
Yo, could y'all do me a favor and stop reading stuff that's not in color?
I haven't seen the notification yet, so please someone tell me if it's official because they acting like it's official. Continue, so
we'll give you guys updates on that the next couple of days.
Yeah, see, I'm logged out, so I would have to go through you, Cog, to get in there. So we'll do that afterwards. Okay, but all right, so that's my thing. Like I was just like, it was fine, but it was safe in a way that Sony hasn't been safe before. Like Sony just, like I said, they would mush Microsoft just for the sake of doing it, like bully them. And now it seems like they're reserved.
Right.
And that says a couple of things to me, right? It says to me that they.
Oh no, it did go through. It did go through. I see it now. 34 Patreons. It definitely went through.
Wilmy did the big boy King.
It just hasn't updated on our end yet.
Oh my god!
You have to go look at the actual Iron Lords podcast.
I got the notification.
I am so happy we are in quarantine right now and no lockdown is up. So whenever tattoo parlors do open up, hey.
Shout out to Wilmy Hood, the first $1,000 Patreon.
Wow. Yo, the funny thing is, when we put that down, I was like, "There's no way in hell."
It was a joke.
It was a joke.
Do this.
It was a joke. This is no way in hell.
Could somebody refund him his cash?
We gotta respect the realm.
Wow. To be fair, King, I asked you before he did that, would you willingly do something like that?
I have no choice to this day, and I said I'm down for it. Like, listen, at the end of the day, I'm a man of my word, right? Mm-hmm. So, listen, what the Spartans say, right? You go out on this shield, or you come back laying on it, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm going out on my shield.
Shout out to Wilmy, bro.
Shout out to Wilmy.
Look at Kid Smooth. Tattoo parlors open next week in New York.
Yeah, they actually do. I'm really
it's going down.
Yeah, no. You know what? It's definitely gonna happen, and the camera's definitely gonna be in 4K, so you're gonna see my nipple.
That's gonna be members only, King. Is that how that's gonna go?
That's for clarity. Listen,
that's a members only.
If you are a member of the realm and you're a Patreon, will you be able to see that? So if you're not, all 400 of you guys will see absolutely. You're gonna see this right here. You see this? Look, watch me. This is what you're gonna see.
Just for clarity, the Patreon tier is called ILP for life. Solve's beautiful word says, again, Lord King is a man willing to do anything for the advancement of the Iron Lord podcast. This level of patronage gets you a live stream. Oh, we got language in there.
I don't remember the language.
I'm reading this level of patronage gets you a live stream tattooing of the ILP logo on the chest of Lord King. Watch in amazement as Lord King bears his burly chest to the world and cries like a cat in heat as he proves his lifelong devotion to the Iron Lord's podcast.
So what we'll end up doing is we'll live stream it to Wilmy Hood.
Yes.
And then afterwards we'll put it for members only.
Yeah. Never before reached here.
It's going to be on July 2nd, which is my birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday?
So that's the day that I will go under the blade. And Wilmy, Let me tell you something. You'll be at PAX next year. Payback is real.
Yo, Moby, brother.
Hold on, we got a bunch of super chats. All right, so Squirrely down $2 super chat. King, you're welcome. Will me.
Yo, shout out to Squirrely Dan for pushing this, bro. Squirrely Dan made this happen. Continue.
Then we have it put up the crust, y'all. For Robert Olson, welcome to Lord Bronze. Thank you so much.
Salute, brother. Salute.
And then we have, did Wilmy come in again with a no?
Yeah, he came in with the $2 super chat. Took a minute for the payment to go through. I'm sure it did, man.
I'm sure it did. Oh Lord.
Yo, so wait, we have Echelon. Wait, we got a few that we missed. It jumped us. Okay, King, you're welcome. Then we got Iron Mike. Welcome to the realm. Put up them crests, brother. Iron Mike. Then we have Kid Smooth with the $2 super chat. Tattoo Paulo.
Yo, Kid Smooth, you supposed to be defending my man. How you directing him to what's going on out here?
Disgusting. This is really disgusting.
Echelon with the $5 super chat. I swear on my kneecaps, the initiative shows their game in July, and that'll be the best looking game we've ever seen.
Yo,
shout out to the Lords of the Realm.
Shout out to Hyde. He said, "Is this really happening?" Yes, it's really happening.
It's really happening. Wow. We did not wake up today expecting this.
Italian clowns. Yes. Yo, they said King's OnlyFans is pimping right now.
Yo, shout out to Keontae Harris with the $5 super chat. These PlayStation cats so broke they on social media begging their girls to buy it. Wow. Okay, shout out to Wilmy.
Talking about buy.
Shout out to Wilmy with the $2 super chat. I don't want you to get the ink, King.
No.
Nah, he's a man of his convictions, bro.
It's over.
It's over.
That's exactly what's happening.
Look, that's one thing you can always say. That's one thing you can always say about King. King is a man of his word. He's going to do it.
He wouldn't put himself out there.
All you members, I say thank you. You will be treated to the pain. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to see me just lay there and go to sleep. Because at no time, I got my whole back done. All right, let me tell you, I'm not afraid of the needle. I'm gonna tell you this though.
How big you gonna get the crest in your chest?
Oh, it's gonna be the whole chest, right there. Yeah. Right there. It's gonna be $1,000 worth. That's exactly what I'm gonna put down. The same $1,000 you put up, I'm giving him the $1,000 and say, give me $1,000 worth of detail and pain, sir. Put it right here. This is why I want. This is where it's going.
It's gonna be lit. Yo, man, throw the crest again, so Squirrely.
For the $2 super chat. I love you, King, but my DVR is ready. Hashtag nipples out.
Yeah. You can take a picture of my nipple all day. God bless.
Then we have Squirrely Dan. Welcome to the realm.
Throw the crest up, y'all. Throw the crest up.
After you did that to me, now you join.
You want to make sure you got a first.
He won't make sure he in the chat to see it. Yo, Squirrely Dan is a savage.
What did this show just turn into?
It's your OnlyFans.
We got Spitty with the $5 super chat. Straight blasphemy. They turned on my man Lord King. These turncoats.
Yo, it's crazy.
Yo, we got Neo Mental with the $2 super chat. Please put block of X right, book of X right under it, King. Book of X right under it.
Yo, shout out to Erica. It's Everybody Eats. Happy to see you guys getting love like this. 1K Patreon. Let's go, Io.
Let's go. The joke Patreon.
Oh my gosh. Shout out.
Dudes joining the
people in for that smoke, King. They want to see it.
Look. First thing I want to say is we have such an amazing community. Like we really do. You guys come here every week. You make it enjoyable.
You know what I hear about that?
I want all those likes. Now the hell with this. Attic is wearing that trucker suit.
You were asking me to check it out.
Look. I'm the one that willingly offered to upgrade that to it.
Listen, we had 214, and we got a lot of people here. We need to get Attic in that overalls.
The overalls, with the trucker hat. Remember the nipples out.
They jumped. Shout out to Sparhawk with the welcome to the round, Lord Bronze. Then we have Squirrely Dan again. I'm in to see this, my guy.
Yo, this is nuts.
Trucker suit, man. Look, and if this gets 300 likes, I'll wear the trucker suit.
I'm sending polar bears your way, Squirrely.
I got one polar bears King. Who did that for you?
Wow.
Yo, put who did that for you. Everybody put your who did that for you.
Who did that for you?
Yo, Will.
Put that in there. Put that in there, man. Who did that for you? Let's everyone put that who did that for you.
The crazy thing is that they leapfrogged the Pocky challenge to do this. Yo.
Yo, we got the best community.
Nah, you really do, bro. I'm telling you, I've been on some podcasts with you, but this thing is like the national treasure, bro.
Nah,
shout out to Wilmy, dog.
Shout out
we
to
got a
Wilmy.
$5 super chat from Alex. If they charge back, the Lord should slap them through the screen. No, that's not how Wilmy rolls.
Nah, that's not how Wilmy. He's a man of his joint.
Not Wilmy. That's good money there.
Soft catch up, man. It's not
Element
stopping.
Appeal. Element Appeal to $5 super chat. Where was the white brick Sony supposed to show with the sad edition? Then we have Mariano Pompa with the $5 super chat. And Kings, Sony's voice, Wilmy
Hood, baby.
You got to say the whole thing. Everyone be quiet. Say that. Say the whole thing.
Wilmy Hood, baby.
Yo, we got Erica.
Oh my God.
Everybody Bronze. Welcome to the realm. Oh my Lord.
my
Yo, they here
God.
for that smoke, King. It's
Wow.
all love.
It's all
Put
love.
that shield in there, man. Welcome
But
all
yeah,
these new
Smitty
lords to
Smith,
the
$5
realm.
super chat. Community is everything. We roll as a unit or we don't roll at all. Y'all gonna make me cry.
Facts. You
Yeah,
know,
yo,
listen, I'm
this
going
is
outside
crazy.
to do push-ups and lift weights. because
Erica
I'm not
says she's
seeing
got to
that.
see it.
The
Yo, this
nipple
is
got to be
crazy.
firm. Got to be firm.
You got a firm nipple for that. Yo, this is wow. This is crazy.
Wow, yo, really, man. I mean, it's jokes, it's funny. We did not expect this at all, but I mean, to really, and it's week over week.
Yo, they already took this to Twitter.
Wow.
Yo,
we see it, like the love that we get is kind of it's very eye opening. Like it really is, man.
Oh, hold on. It's the homie. Shout out to no, it's Alex.
Alex.
$5 super chat. Get that pussy ready for Divinity on Monday, addict. You ready for
I
you?
am.
Oh, that's what's up. Yo, shout out to
man.
Press Start, man. Salute. Oh no, it's Alex. Hilarious. Wow.
Wow.
More
Y'all
members.
just keep coming in here. Ain't y'all?
You gotta shave those nipples. You gotta get them. They here for that crest on your
here.
chest.
Shout out
Boy.
to Jay. Welcome, Lord Bronze. Put up them crests, y'all.
Yeah,
Oh
put
man.
up the crest, man. Look, we gotta move. This is insane.
Wow.
Wow. This is
Bro, we
crazy.
can't move.
We can't even move. Like it's so crazy.
Anyway, let's
Let's
get
move
to
on.
my impression of the show.
Yeah.
I'm about to leave right now. Yeah, I love you too, guys.
Will
Yeah,
be
I love
Hood.
you
Shout out
too.
to
Yeah,
$3.
yeah.
I love you guys. I did that for you. Salute, Will be Hood,
Yo,
man.
how you gonna look you in your eyes and said, I did that to you?
for you. I put that on your chest.
That's my tattoo.
Tramp Stamp King is in the building.
Branded it.
God, y'all are
So King, it's been a very joyous occasion for you for many reasons. The show has gone down. You've had a lot to say. The realm has been waiting for you on this. So where you at now? You have some days to resonate with the
Hey,
Sony
no,
show.
nothing. My joints don't. I don't flip flop. So, the show was a 4, right? The show was a 4 as a whole. I hated all the transitions because they minused out games that were supposed to be there. All right, so let's start that off the rip. I didn't see anything from PlayStation that couldn't be done on the PlayStation Pro. Now,
Well,
me-
okay, just to interrupt you. I want to play the devil's advocate. What is to the people that said you can't have Ratchet and Clank without SSD in the PS5?
I don't know that.
We ain't gonna hate on them
I've read-
transitions though. Come on, even King, you gave it up.
Listen, let me tell you something. I've played Ratchet and Clank, the one I have now, and it's very amazing looking. And listen, graphically,
Yeah.
I really didn't see that far step up, right? Separating it from the PlayStation Pro, actually taking advantage of the PlayStation Pro. So what I saw was what y'all are getting is an Xbox X, Xbox One X, right?
I can't wait for you to be in pain, bro. Go ahead.
And let me tell you why you're getting an Xbox One X, because Xbox One X has been able to do 4K 30 frames per second. Your PlayStation hasn't. It has struggled. The Pro has struggled checkerboarding wise to get to 4K, true 4K, right? And 30 frames per second. Now they're able to do it with. So, did I walk away super impressed? No, actually, I didn't, because I believe that they are frauding you guys. They are frauding you in language. They are putting games behind a paywall that you can see, because the Spider-Man. Let's go to some of the visually impressive games and the only games of note at the show, because everything else was filler that half of you will not purchase at all. So the 4 games of note, will you say, is the Gran Turismo,
Right.
the Spider-Man,
Right.
the Ratchet and Clank,
Fire.
and the Horizon Zero Dawn,
Fire.
right? So we all know as PlayStation owners, we were only going to get the AAA bangers anyway. So those are the 4 AAA bangers. That's the only thing that we actually really care about, and we cared about the console.
Right.
So in doing that, we know what we came there for. Like Sovereign says, we just here for the bang bang. We don't care about none of that other stuff. And I felt that, right? I felt that from the show. Now, out of all of those games, not one of those games told me if optimized properly, the PlayStation Pro could not do those games. But what they told you was, this is not a brand new Spider-Man game. It's a upgraded engine for the Spider-Man with Miles Morales as the main character.
It's using PS4 assets. That
right.
is true.
Using PlayStation 5 assets, I mean PlayStation 4 assets, you know, up-res like every Xbox Series X game that's coming to Xbox Series X, using the same type of technology, and is locked behind the PlayStation 5.
Right.
Now, would it be a disservice if that same game was available to everybody on a PlayStation 4?
That's the question. Hold on to that thought, because we got to get that's next time. We'll hold on to that thought.
Right. But also, how do you feel when you saw the stuff? Like, I saw everything I saw there could be done on a PlayStation 4. Right. If you see the fidelity of a PlayStation 4, you understand what you're dealing with. You see, none of that stuff looked better than The Last of Us 2. None of that stuff looked better than what is it, Ghost of Tsushima? So when you're using, this is how, when you mess up your own stuff, this is how you trip over your own feet. In the same last 2 months that you showed your show, you got games that come out that look better than the PlayStation 5. Are you going to wait until to go forward to purchase anything? So that's why they got an 8 from me. 4 for the show, 2 for one console, and 2 for the next console.
So then
8
overall. So you did. That's a strong score. So basically, I just want to recap.
Right,
What was shown did not impress you too much, but the console coming, you know, at the end.
I needed that.
You needed that because that gave you the confidence that, yo, this thing is coming out. You know
no, that just let me understand. Okay, so you showed me a controller, you showed me a logo before. And I told you going into the show, I kept my same energy.
Right.
If they do not show a console, this is a fail. You must show me a console.
And I want to interrupt you for a second, King, because I'd be looking at some of these reactions to a lot of people that said they loved the event.
Right.
And you look at these reactions, like, there's no energy there for like almost the whole show. You know, obviously you got the Ratchet and Clank energy, the Horizon energy, the Demon Souls energy, but the rest is just like, it's literally a, like on their phones, and you know, it's not but the energy didn't start till that reveal of the PS5.
I feel what you're saying.
So like, I feel like a lot of people don't realize how much the PS5 saved the whole show.
Right.
Yeah,
So let's ask this question. Let me get Blaze back in. Blaze, if in a hypothetical world, if the console was not revealed, right, and the show was as is for games, would that have really seriously diminished your score?
It would have pissed everybody off.
Facts. Yeah, I agree.
They needed that. The games were great, bro. I don't care what King that's all he wants. The games they showed were great. Look, if you look, it says on the website, holiday launch 2020. You see it. If you go to the PlayStation right now, it says holiday launch 2020. So it's coming out this year. There's no, it's coming.
Facts.
But you know, remember Microsoft when they showed off the series, the first Xbox One X?
Yes.
They showed what? Third-party games, right? Metro, and then they showed Minecraft in 4K. And what comes out of that conference, literally, I was like, yo, what did they show me
to make
that
you
makes me want to buy this 4K console? You remember that conference?
Yes, I remember that conference.
It was good because it was a lot of game. But there were third-party games in Minecraft 4K.
I feel that.
So, I mean, if you keep the same energy, that's all.
No, I'm keeping the same energy. Remember, I also told you that all of those games are intriguing on their own, right? Intriguing. Are they compelling for you to purchase? Now, the reason why I cap from Microsoft at a point so much right now is because of Game Pass. Right? They're giving me a little. Listen, do you know what it is to walk past your son's room and say, "Yo, they just dropped Minecraft Dungeons. Download it. I'm downstairs. Let me know when you download it so we can jump in and play together." No money down. You know, no money out of my pocket. I told him, I said, yo, they just dropped No Man's Sky.
Right.
My 9-year-old son, the level of savings that I'm achieving and allowing him to broaden his gaming world. See, before you was limited. If you like fighters, you know you was buying Tekken when it came out. Right? And do you want to know about an RPG? You was intrigued by it, but do you got $60 to throw to the RPG? So
basically, King, what you're saying is what Sov said on the live stream, where these games that they're intriguing. We're not going to say they whack, right?
No,
we're not going to say they're
intriguing.
But what you're saying is what Sov is saying. He made a good point on the live stream, which was that what saves Microsoft in that sense is that because those games are in Game Pass, you are more likely. Is that what you're trying to say, something to interact with? What was your overall?
You're more likely to interact with them, and you're more likely. They're more likely to get pushed to the forefront, right? Because they do that. Like they will spotlight smaller games on Game Pass, and people, just because of the fact you have it, you're going to play that game on the PlayStation. If those games come out near launch and they don't have their big bangers at launch, those games will fill that void. And people, like I said, when you buy a console, if you don't have the games that you're really looking for at launch, you're going to fill it in with these games and they may get played. But if those games on their own are not put into something like PS Now, where they can be pushed to the forefront on the PlayStation platform, I think those games die.
I bought Resogun because at
launch, because all I had was Killzone Shadowfall.
I give you that.
That was it.
We have a pizza.
Huh?
What was that?
Have a pizza? He got his mic muted. He
ordering food.
He ordering food. Shout out to Addict ordering food live.
I really thought no. I really thought I had myself muted.
Shout out to Addict ordering food.
That's like the moment I said it, I muted it immediately.
He turned his camera off and was like, "Yo, we got a pizza."
Shout out to Gamers Play $10 super chat just to let you know I am HUD XNO, the Iron Heart of Xbox. Shout out to King David. You are the GOAT. Oh, you get the gold emoji. You get the gold emoji.
Thank you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We got a $2 super chat from Victor. Xbox Week 2019 E3 was better than this. Look, can I be the first one to say that? Like, whatever this is, this whole digital event thing, I want this gone. Let's bring back E3. Like, E3 was just more epic. It felt like everyone.
Finish because I want to get my bars off. Too.
No. I'm absolutely done. I don't want you guys to think that I didn't like anything that was there. Actually, if you want to go game by game, I'm one of those people that would have tried everything that's there if it's available to me to do so. But if you're talking about I'm on a 2-game a year budget, I'm just gonna go buy the bangers, and I'm just gonna wait for Horizon to drop, and I'm gonna buy the Ratchet and Clank. I'm gonna buy no commodities. It's just that I don't think that their underling titles get a chance to shine if they don't have something that's able to allow you to touch. So what I saw from it was, that's nice, but at the same time, I'm not giving you no money for that. Yeah, you're gonna get money for Gran Turismo, you're gonna get money for those 4 titles, but that's money in the bank. But the other ones aren't.
Nah, I feel you. Look, let me get into it. Here's the thing, like standouts. Obviously, the Morales. We know we're gonna talk about it next. Ratchet and Clank. I thought the tech in it was super fire. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even like those type of. I'm gonna be real. Y'all know me. I don't really rock with those joints, but I love the switching of dimensions, and to me, that was the first time I felt I learned about the SSD tech. Because even King, you brought.
Yo, did y'all put this on Twitter or something? Is this on Twitter or something?
People joining the realm, man.
Is this on Twitter? Is this on Twitter? I just really need to know because I need to unfollow a lot of you dudes.
He said unfollow you. Well, shout out to Johan Zell for joining the realm. You get that OnlyFans King chest tattoo.
Yo, it is there. Daddy, Daddy,
what Cat Daddy
put
do?
It on Twitter. He said, at King David, get ready, IOP. Shout out to Wilmy Hood, and they put a tattoo. Oh my God.
It's out there, and they joined the row so they get that exclusive live stream. That's what's up.
Oh,
man.
Come on, man.
Look, man, should I get JD Gamer real quick? Then I'll get my balls off.
Gamers Play though with the $5. We chat all this hate for what Xbox has done wrong this gen. Will make anything that Team Green announces next month blow us away. Keep the receipt. Hashtag keep the receipt. And
we got to. Oh, you can get it. I'll finish my pizza. You can get it.
Yes, please.
We got JD Gamer with $20. Just some support for the Lords, but I have to admit I'm a fan of Miles Morales as Spider-Man and Horizon Zero Dawn, but that bug snacks though, LOL.
Savage. Look, man, let me finish. Look, so we got the Miles Morales joint. We got that Project Athia, the Square joint. I like that. That looked really cool. Returnal, even though King keep hating and saying I'm not gonna buy it.
That is the worst name ever. But
I hate the name. Don't like the name. But me and Blaze was vibing.
Gun.
It had what's up?
It feels like, if you look at it, it still looks like a Housemarque game.
Yeah.
It's just in 3D.
Housemarque. Yo, shout out to Aaron Summers, best podcast on YouTube, my guy. Yeah, man. So that right there is the sci-fi butter that I like. Apparently, the planet attacks you. It had the chick, you know what I'm saying, like the older chick, whatever, from Alien or whatever, but she's in this planet. I just love the vibes of the sci-fi. Pragmata. The joint was the wild joint. It had like the spacesuit dude. It looked like a platinum game. It was like with the cat. Yeah, it's Capcom that did it.
Yeah, with the stray cat.
Yeah, the cat and the girl. It just looked wild and crazy. I thought. What happened? What happened, Blaze? It just looked interesting. I want to know what is. It's on my radar. That's what I'm trying to say. It's on my radar. So look, that's it, man. I just got to get to some things though, man. And I gotta stand tall on the realm. I know me and King have talked about it, me and Attic have talked about it and stuff, but it's like we got to talk about the energy and the hypocrisy with certain things. And for me, you know, I was told, you know, you can't have kiddie games and passion projects on your show. That's not it, right? Yeah.
This is where the comment section after the podcast calls him an Xbox.
Okay.
Continue.
Yeah. So then, you know, but I see a plethora of those games, right? I was told double skew approach would confuse gamers. You know what I'm saying? You know, with Xbox, it's confusing, yet I see a PlayStation 5 digital edition. Are people confused now? You know what I'm saying? Then I was told expect bang. Like people were hitting me up in the DMs like, yo, you better get ready. Strap in. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. You know what I'm saying? And the way I look at it, I'm like, 75% of them games were not on launch. They had 2021 release dates. You know what I'm saying? So that's the other thing. Now, as far as the SSD joint, you know, yeah, the Ratchet and Clank, but the thing that bothers me is we learned new verbiage, right? Designed exclusively for PlayStation 5, right? And my thing is, he's been touting speed. Speed is the advantage. This is the balance system. You know, my thing is, how is it now that when Digital Foundry gets the breakdown, the exclusive title, shout out to Bill Stillwell, who we had on here, who gave it up to Sony. He said, look, they will have an advantage here, right? Low screens and utilizing on first party. This is a first party title. Ratchet Clank is first party. Horizon Forbidden West is first. And we're getting 30 frames?
I told you.
Where's the energy at? So again, let's just put the fanboy hats away for a second. I understand if it got your logo in the corner, you're going to I get that. All I'm saying is there's a lot of things that I've seen Xbox and other companies doing, and they got killed. And then I see this show, and now nobody got a problem with SKUs. Nobody got a problem with, kiddie games no more. Again, we got to keep the energy. That's all I'm saying. So as far as me, my only thing, I thought the show was solid. I'm not going to sit here and act crazy like it wasn't. That's definitely, the show in the console was huge. It was huge. That changed the energy of the room. We got that. I actually think the digital approach is smart. I think that's a great counter to see what the hell Lockhart is doing. Now, for me, I gotta do Addict's World. I only care about me as a gamer.
Excuse me, that's Cognito's World. That's not Addict's World.
This Cognito's
World. He got a TM on his.
Only for my thing at launch. What am I buying at launch? Only thing I saw was Miles, which we'll talk about, and the other one was Godfall, which actually looked better on the PC Gaming Show. We get into that later. So that's the only two. Everything else that I'm interested, all the joints I mentioned that's fire to me, is 2021. So my question to the people who loved it is, what are you excited for at launch? That's where I struggle, because the third party show that we saw from Xbox that many people didn't like, you know what I'm saying? We saw a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, at launch. They're saying, yo, Yakuza's gonna be at launch. This is gonna be at launch. Halo Infinite supposedly supposed to be at launch. That's all I'm saying. I just love the feeling, and I know Blaze, we talked about it, of when you cop a system and you're like, yo, I'm gonna showcase what I would love to see if Ratchet and Clank is there. We haven't got confirmation on that. That's all I'm saying. So it's just, we gotta keep the energy the same. Not destroying this show because it wasn't a bad show, but we can't do the hypocrisy stuff when Xbox was doing that. Now nobody got no problem with SKUs and kitty games and all this other stuff. That's all I'm saying. Let's just keep it. Shout out to Pixel Biz. Shout out to these guys. That's all I'm saying. But that's all I got.
We're gonna have to get these super chats.
Please.
I got Emmanuel A with the $2 super chat. Switching worlds is a gimmick. Who plays like that? Wow. Okay, then we have Elemental Peel. Hold on, jump me. Hold on. Elemental Peel with the $10 super chat.
Right.
Sony curated the games they wanted to showcase. What does it say about the audience compared to Xbox promoting the feed of 60, 120 frames per second games? This sounds more hardcore than artsy 30 frames per second games.
You got a point there.
Gamer by Choice with the $2 super chat. Salute the King for being a good sport. Great show.
Salute.
And then put the crest in the chat. Nostrum.
Ooh.
To the realm. Lord Bronze, thank you so much. Put them crests in the chat for the new.
Salute. Put the crest
I got a $5 super chat from Smitty Smith. Tell him, LordCognito, my fellow warlock, tell him that what we need to hear. Tell him what they need.
I just got to stand tall. That's all. I just got to stand. You know I call it fair on both sides.
We got a $2 super chat from Eagles fan 76. Once again, I'm not a sports fan. I don't know how that was relevant, but don't forget how I'm going to fit this talk.
Okay. That's it. We all good?
But be sure to get those crests in there for the new welcome the new Lord of the Realm.
No doubt. So look, that's what I got on that. We move on. We got a lot of joy. Everybody got their bars on. Everybody's done with that. We can move on to the Spidey joint.
Yes.
All right, cool. Let's get to it. So Spidey is out. I'll just give it the recap. Miles Morales looks like Insomniac Games has announced that it is officially a standalone game. So we got that news officially. Shout out to JasonSchrier. He had the Bloomberg report out there. So they're saying that it'll reportedly be smaller in scope than the original and compared it to something like Uncharted Lost Legacy. And then he says part of the confusion comes from comments from Simon Rudder, who is the EVP of European business at Sony Interactive Entertainment. So he was the one that initially put the put the words out that I saw, which was like, yo, it's an expansion and that it's an enhancement to the previous game. He said this is a substantial Miles Morales component, but it's an expansion element and major enhancements of the game using PS4 assets with better PS5 technology and assets. So there was a lot of confusion in the realm. A lot of Twitter was lit. People on my timeline. Shout out to J Dub for sending the Sony ghouls at me. Salute to him. Salute to J Dub. He said, "They were
at us.
They were loose. They said it was a standalone." Yeah. And we thought it was. We thought it wasn't based on Mr. Rudder.
Say, let me rant about that for momentarily.
Let's get to it.
Look, I get it. Was I wrong? Technically, was I wrong to make the statement? Absolutely not.
Right.
It is not my fault. People are like, "Oh, Addict, you need to apologize. You need to do this. You do that." How about you make that man's that lied and didn't know what he was talking about apologize? Don't make the dude that was going off of what the dude that's supposed to know what's going on apologize.
But
no,
let me ask you.
We ain't letting that go.
Let me bring it back to you. My question is, how is it that the VP doesn't know that it's a standalone game?
I think it's something else.
Okay, so you think it's something else. But look, let me get enough of us. The guest is here. Blaze, when all the news went down, when you first saw Miles, did you know or feel it was a standalone game? Where was you at when we first saw it on screen at the show? That's what I would ask you for.
And you have to take away from the fact that we kept telling you it was a standalone. But continue.
You done at it? You got more to say, buddy?
Get him, Blaze. Get him.
We officially give you you got the talking water bottle, man. Talk.
Me and Addict argued. We're not going to get into Addict, please. If we argue again like we did last night,
we're not going into that conversation.
Yeah.
I might pull it if I need it though. Yeah, I thought it was what it was, man. I knew if it was Spider-Man, it would have you seen the two, like Addict had said. Right. Lost Legacy, honestly, a lot of people like that better. Like, it looks better. Honestly, Lost Legacy is beautiful, but I didn't like the direction they're going because this is Uncharted, not Girls Gone Wild Uncharted.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The iLord podcast.
The iLord podcast not approved. Lord Blaze's comments on that.
Listen, a lot of times I understand what he's saying. Like, it's like a cash grab going into another direction. I feel you good, but
good.
That's all I mean. Like, I don't care. Like, I love my girl games. I'll play them all. I'm just saying, like, if it's Uncharted, let it be.
Yeah, Uncharted. Yeah.
All right. So let
But
me.
yeah, I thought it was a standalone right away because if it was, you would have seen Spider-Man 2. All look, it would have been.
Right.
And if you've played the DLC of of Spider-Man,
Right.
you understand that story had to be continued some way.
Facts. Now my question is: should Xbox fans, let's play fanboy for a minute, should Xbox fans hold that L because they listened to the Sony VP that first said it was an expansion?
Look, if Sony comes out and puts a statement, especially the dude at his level saying that, he's got to make sure he comes correct before he says something, because then people have, how it is on Twitter, it's so crazy.
Yeah.
But other than Xbox holding the L, they always got to hold it.
I like the shot.
Me personally, I was going to flame him, but no.
Fair enough.
I felt that.
Lord Saul, let's get to it, man.
Smile, Blaze. Come on, man. I'm joking.
He laughing. Lord Saul, let's get to it.
Let's get these super chats first, though.
Yes.
Stitch with $2 super chat. I just Twittered a pic with 348 likes just for Addict. I don't know what that is.
He's talking about it has to be over 300.
Okay.
So we got a Pixel G with the $2 super chat. Wasn't Lost Legacy and Last Light a standalone DLC? And you know what's ironic about both of them? They both have female protagonists. You might be on to something there, Blaze.
Oh, shout out to Vogel's Creek. 47 more likes for Addicts. Let's go. Continue.
And we got Kerry Howard with the $5 super chat. I guess we're going to ignore all the NBA 2K, Madden, Destiny, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, and Fortnite kids that waiting on the PS5.
Oh yeah, don't themselves.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Slow-Mo's saying. They're not going to be able to get the PS5 because it's going to be sold out instantly.
No, they're not going to be able to play the old games on it, so they're going to have to buy them again. Would that be a barrier for those individuals, those children? Would that be a attractive offer for these kids that put hundreds of hours into these games? I don't think so.
Let's get
my son's 6-year-old. He's all about, oh my God, tomorrow's the Fortnite Doomsday thing, whatever. I'm like, yeah, I got his V-Bucks ready for him. I got to stop, by the way. But like Fortnite is always going to be available no matter what. If it's on the PS4, it's a multi-plat,
free to play.
It's good. Oh, thank you about that.
I know. I gave you one. I just threw you the alley-oop right now.
Yeah. Watch me dunk it right back. Go for it.
Okay, Blaze, I gave you the PlayStation alley-oop, baby. Go with it.
Go for it.
Talk your talk.
Get it. Now watch me block the shot. I'm going to block the shot right now. He set you up. He set you up to get dunked on, right? I'm gonna take the ball
get him, Blaze. Talk that Fortnite talk.
Fortnite is a free-to-play game, right? I'm telling you, my son always plays on my PlayStation just because, his account. And I was using it this time. He's like, Dad, I want to play Fortnite. I'm like, you're going to have to jump on the Xbox. Just put in your account. It'll all be there. Don't worry. So he does, he goes to play it, and what pops up? Because I haven't used my Xbox. That thing got cockroaches going through.
He got dust on it. Yes.
Sign up for Xbox Live Gold if you want to play it. What?
Shout out for Xbox Gold.
Yeah.
A free-to-play game, people.
Yeah.
Who did that for you? Who did that for you?
Okay, so Blaze, you want to know why that's like that? You want to know why? Remember what you said when you couldn't talk inside your party chat at the same time and playing games? You want to know why? You want to know who showed you how to do it? You want to know how that got there? That got there by the hard bucks. That got there by the hard bucks and the hard-earned money that was put there. So if you want to have a superior service where your stuff is safe, do you put your credit card in your PlayStation? You don't do that, right? No, exactly. Mine is on my Xbox, and I can walk away from it, right? But you can't do that on PlayStation because you don't trust them. Let me tell you why you don't trust them. Why? I told you I was going to block it and dunk it right back on you. You know why you don't trust them? You know why? Because if your son get a hold of that PlayStation, he just going to buy a whole bunch of VC bucks, and you're going to be like, oh my God, what's going on? And they're not giving it back. They might block your account and tell you you're done for.
And not to mention their sorry to interrupt you for a second. Not to mention their Blaze. If you feel like you're going to get cute and call the bank, they gonna block your whole game attack.
Exactly. But Microsoft will say, "Okay, we see what's going on here. This is not your normal pattern. Here you go. Here's your money back." Right. This is what happens when you pay for a service. When you get into a club for free, anybody can get in there. But when you got to pay for this club, this elite thing. And I feel you. I understand. But you know what your son was doing? He was coming into a safe environment.
Oh my God!
That he was he was paid in a nice, safe environment. We don't know what's going on in that PlayStation world where
But
anybody could be in there and he's not
King,
safe. Let him play over here on Xbox with us.
King, it's a
He's safe
free
over here.
game. It's supposed to be a free game, King. The club said it's supposed to be free.
Y'all did that with Netflix too. I'm not going to get into that, but y'all did that with Netflix.
Oh,
you
that's a
know, all
fact.
that.
Yeah, that's a fact. We had
But
to
this
drop that.
environment, the environment that we're in is a safe environment. It's a gated community. And you know, sometimes we just don't allow certain antibodies inside of our gated
You
community.
need board approval to get in.
Yes,
We're not letting the riffraff in.
Yo, and Sovereign knows all about that, right? Sovereign, can anybody just move into your gated community? No,
not at
we
all, sir.
cannot.
However, free
So, like,
99
how
should
did-
be free 99.
Look,
You gotta give it up.
look,
now.
me being in the apartment life I have, how does that work? Did like they have to like get everyone's permission to move in?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
you
it's
gotta
a
be
board.
voted in.
There's a board of directors that approves whether you get selected or not.
yes.
Are you
You're
part of
not
that board,
selected.
Soph? Are you part of that board?
I am not part of that board. But I managed to weasel my way in. You know.
Let's get this super chat.
Saab went up against the board, and the board deemed him worthy. Yes.
Shout out to Big Mega with the numbers, a whole bunch of zeros and threes and zeros. $5 super chat. It seems like people are confused on the difference between standalone and DLC. DLC requires the original game to play. Standalone does not require. So
That's right.
He's just clarifying what it means.
But Steve, well, what you don't understand is you being bamboozled.
Why are you being
Okay, I've got all the DLC for my Spider-Man, and I love my Spider-Man dearly. I'm going to get a PlayStation 5. I'm going to go get that Miles Morales Spider-Man game. That's a storyline that they started with the original Spider-Man game. So for you to say, and this is companies, they're not here for you. They're not. This is another example of they're not your friend. They're not your buddies. They're not your homeboys. They're not doing anything for your benefit. They're doing it for their benefit. Is it a smart business move? Take your number one IP that you're going to have and put it over here against a paywall. If you want to play that game, if they're going to do it this way, you're going to have to pony up that $600 to get the system, and you're going to have to buy that game.
Right.
You're not going to be able to play that game on your existing hardware. Is that a boss move? Yes, it is. Will you fall for it? Yes, you will.
Right, no doubt. So, Solve, you were saying about the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, on the live stream, the first thing out of my mouth, like, okay, cool. What is this? Like, what is it? What is it? Because I mean, if you're looking at I'm more than happy to have this game coming out at the launch of the system. At the same time, you realize that would make it about a year and a half turnaround. So, you know, it's immediately I'm like, okay, is this coming out for PS4 as well? Are you purposely gating it to the PS5?
Right.
And as a smaller title that's obviously using the same tech, just using whatever improvements the PS5 provides to kind of boost it up. My thing is, you don't be disingenuous about what it is. And if you're purposely gating it to the PS5, I think it's a bad move. Now, let me fully say, like, I'm copping this on PS5. I'm not playing it on the PS4 if it comes to PS4. Right. I'm playing it on PS5.
Well, let me ask you this, Solve. Do you think there is a possibility that it comes to PS4?
I absolutely think it should.
Because that's the user base.
Now, when you watched all these videos again in 4K afterwards, at the end of the video, they would kind of tell you where the game stood in terms of PS5 exclusive, whatever. There were a few games, now I won't say it's a lot, a few games that at the end said PS4 and PS5, right? Now, that goes back to the whole, we want to make exclusive games for PS5. We're not doing this, intergenerational thing.
Right.
And that isn't the case. So be genuine. They should have said that stuff during the stream, right?
Right.
At the end of the trailer, just say what it's coming for, and don't be disingenuous about it coming to multiple platforms, especially your prior platform and the new platform.
Right.
So when it comes to Miles Morales, I think it should come to both platforms. I think it is based on the old tech. There's no reason why this game cannot run on a PS4 Pro, even if you gate it to the Pro, like whatever. Right. But I tell you this, like it goes back to what
I like you, Saab. Don't say
anything. But tell me this, right? You're gonna be tight as a PS5, as somebody who loves the PlayStation brand. You're gonna be tight if you can't get your hands on a PlayStation 5 at launch, right? And you can't play that game. Yeah. And you can't play it simply because they chose to gate it off. because that is a choice. If you tell me it was 4 years removed from the launch of Spider-Man and this is the next Spider-Man game, I'm like, cool. This is absolutely the next step. This is the next one. The tech is built from the ground up for the PlayStation 5.
Right.
That is not the case with this.
You know, I saw my 6-year-old seen that. I saw the trailer because he loves Spider-Man. I don't want to cut you off, but he loves Spider-Man. I'm like, yo, look at the new Spider-Man. He's like, oh, Miles Morales, just like the movie, blah, blah. I said, yeah. And he's like, oh, I'm like, but it's only on PlayStation 5. And my girl looked at him. She's like, and yeah, you ain't getting a PlayStation 5.
Yo, and you get tight because it's like, really? Like, so for me, if this is gated to the PS5, it's a bad PR move. It just really is, and I don't see any reason for it. And if it's not, they should have come out and said that already. Because it coming out later that's the case, it's not a good look.
So let me ask you this one question off. As far as, you know, I don't know if it was Jim Ryan. I think it was Jim Ryan. You know, who said their goal is to transition people over to the PlayStation 5 as quickly as possible. This was out of their mouth. So the strategy appears to be
strong arm.
Yeah, like they want to get people in and make them buy the console. So, you know, when I hear the executives saying that, does that not give you cause to pause that maybe they purposely will not have this version because of it, or a PlayStation version?
Yeah, absolutely. It is absolutely a 100% possibility on the Sony side that is the case.
Right.
And that's that. To me, that's sad because you're looking at 130 million plus PS4 owners that you're asking. You're not even giving them the soft transition. You're just slapping them in the face with like,
you're left behind. That's it.
You're just left behind. And like we've discussed in the past, I get it. That is the platform they stand on. That's how they differentiate their platform.
Right.
But let's keep it a buck, man. Standing on that, the exclusives are only lost here. That Square is getting old, man. Because if you look even at the third party stuff that's coming exclusive to PlayStation, it'll say PlayStation. I didn't hear people flipping out that the games are also coming to PC. Right. I didn't hear people losing their minds because it's not really an exclusive. It's a console exclusive. Right. You could choose to stand on that Square and argue that point if you want. Right. But they're not 100% exclusive anymore. So it's like keeping that stuff close to the chest, business-wise, just doesn't make sense anymore. The PlayStation brands, this is the thing I feel. The PlayStation brand, those games are popular enough. Well known enough that you don't have to worry about them. They have to just be on my platform and that's it. Right. These things would thrive so much more if you just let the reins loose.
I feel like.
And the thing is that Sony's a hardware platform. The hardware, no matter what, is still gonna sell. It's still gonna sell. Yeah, so I don't see the fear in letting these games. One, transition back and forth between your own platforms, and letting them be on other platforms.
But what about the argument of that you know they're in the hallway selling business? I feel your point, Sabi. Everything you say is legit. I just say, like, you know, there's two arguments here, right? There's the argument that you have the PlayStation 4 with this huge 100 million or whatever it is base, right? That you know if you put on that on both platforms, you're gonna eat substantially, right? But then there's the argument that we're about to drop new hardware and we want people in this new hardware, this new ecosystem to get hardware sales, because they still seem to be, you know, we know Microsoft's on the engagement and the subscription thing, but they seem to still be using the hardware model as a big basis for who they are as a brand. So do you understand that logic behind it, or you still think it's
I understand it, but in that case, give me a full-fledged game. Because if you're going by the Lost Legacy model, the Uncharted Lost Legacy model, then Miles Morales is a 10-hour game.
Right.
So let's say the only thing I care about at launch is Miles Morales, and that is the reason I buy a PlayStation 5.
Right.
It's a 10-hour game. That is not doesn't have the same full-on open world that Spider-Man has. It's just a fairly straightforward.
But I think they said it's more hours than that. I could have.
No, I didn't hear anything about the length of the game at all.
Yeah, I mean, I shout out to JasonSchrier because he had put out I can't find it right now.
I mean, you gotta understand, it's gonna be the full city, right? So
I'm assuming.
Yeah, it'll be a lot to do. I mean,
yeah, it says Spider-Man Miles. According to the Bloom, he said with a significantly shorter runtime than the original Spider-Man, which the original Spider-Man took about 40 hours to complete.
What they're gonna do, man, is they're gonna have you collect spiders on roofs instead of book bags.
Oh, God, anyway, finish your balls out. I gotta get kicking.
So, I mean, to me, the thing is, the fact that it's only 2 years removed and even less than that because a lot of this team was working on that DLC. So even less than that, 2 years removed from the launch of the game, you know it's built on that tech. You know it's not built from the ground up for the PS5. That being the case, I think it would be crappy on their part not to make a PS4 version. That said, I admit my fraud 100%. I'm playing that on PS5. Right. Like that's straight up. Like
no doubt. Yo, we didn't get these super chats in real quick, y'all. I just see something in the chat. Just gotta address it. Shout out to the mods and everything. Look, we know everybody stand on their square with their console and all that. We respect that. The only thing we gotta say, y'all, just no personal insults.
Yeah, don't personal attacks.
Don't personalize it. If you want to disagree with someone, just be respectful. That's all we ask. Because once y'all personalize it, the mods are gonna come down hard on y'all. And I'm seeing a lot of that right now. And I'm gonna be real. We don't want that negativity here. Once you disrespect someone personally, it goes left. So let's just keep it respectful, and y'all can agree to disagree and keep it pushing. That's all we're gonna say. Let's get this super chat.
It's just games.
It's just games, y'all.
Kurt with the $5 super chat. I think it is coming to the PS4 because it says captured on PS5. Why would they say that unless it's coming onto something else? Yeah, that's true. The wording means.
Oh, sorry, you finished what you were saying.
Yeah, done.
All right, so first off, I want to say is we finally debuted the Book of X and Knees. You can use those emotes right now. Second off, I think it's completely fraudulent what Sony's doing over there with that Spider-Man. Like, I get it, Spider-Man. This is literally this is the best way to do it. Let's be real here. It's not a full-blown game, so it probably didn't take nearly as much money to develop this game than it would for a full-blown sequel. So they could take a little bit of the hit for people that don't go over to get just this game. Right. Spider-Man's the perfect game to do it with too, because it's definitely, I hate bringing this up, but I'll also bet because of the sales of this game, it sold very well. So I can understand why they would use Spider-Man as a standalone. And we can't really say that this isn't something that Sony isn't used to doing. Sony does this pretty much with every game they've done. They did it with, I'm surprised we didn't see Horizon Zero Dawn standalone, to be honest with you. Right. But, we saw it with what's that game that came out what's Infamous? We saw it with Infamous. Right. We saw it with Last of Us, and I'm wanting to say there's a third game that they've done it with, but it's something that they're known to doing. So I can completely understand now whether or not it could be on the PS4. That's their decision. If they want to isolate that game from the PS4 fans, if you guys feel like that is unacceptable, vote with your wallet. Tell them no, we ain't buying this. We ain't about this life.
Damn well
and go buy that series.
Damn well they copy that Miles Morales. Shout out to Gamers Play 2 super chat. I feel like Miles Morales is a PlayStation 5 tech showcase. And then Solve, you want to get the next one?
We got Smitty Smith with a $5 super chat. Yeah, boy, got my own joint. Enjoy the Book of X.
Throw the Book of X in there for the whole. That's your joint now. You know what I'm saying? Smitty Smith inspired Book of X. You already know. Salute.
Horrible emo.
We ain't got the Sony baby yet.
Salute, baby.
We gotta get there, bro.
Listen, man. At the end of the day, so look, Lord King is up, man. You had a lot to say about this joint. Where you at with this whole Miles Morales thing?
I gotta tell you, man, Mario's watching you.
Oh,
Mario's watching you. You don't see Mario back there looking at y'all guys, right? He just came down from the Mushroom Kingdom. He does not appreciate any of this stuff that's going on, especially with what Wilmy Hood did to me today. I'm texting people. I'm telling them what's going on. This is unbelievable. Like I think I'm in a dream right now. This is
I can't believe it happened.
This is not crazy. A good day. I was so happy to get on the show today. Like I was up already. I was dancing. I'm like, you're. Like I was like,
yo, they on Addict Deck right now.
Yeah, well, they better finish him off.
348 likes, Addict, you in trouble with these overalls.
Man, let's get these
you
likes up there.
You still need 30 likes, man.
Get that 30 up there.
30 likes.
All right, so when I saw it, all right, let me put my business hat on, right? As an owner, you want to put your business in the best position for it to win, right? And you must create that need to have. It doesn't matter if it's fake need to have.
Right.
Can that Miles Morales game be made on a PlayStation 4 Pro? Yes, it can. Can it be made on a regular PlayStation? Yes, it can. Games are scalable, people. Let's not act like they are not put on PC first and they're scaled to the specifications of each console. So let's just stop right there. There's no geometric engine that's in there that is changing it for PlayStation 5 only. That's not what's going on here. What's going on here is they said, what's something that we can give them in a faster turnaround that is desirable enough to force them to have to purchase? And that's a stroke of genius, right? Whereas Microsoft said, okay, listen, if you can't, upgrade.
This is ridiculous. They're live chatting. The
likes, so they on you next. They like King and Addict. This you next with that shirt. Now overall, nipples out, trucker hat.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's get them in there. Let's
400 likes. What we need? What we need to get
fair.
it?
Let's be fair.
300 likes. How many likes we got up?
283.
Oh, we
let's be fair. Let's get these likes. Let's be very fair, people. Let's be fair all around the board.
No, let's not. Let's not, man.
Let's be very fair.
Yeah, so, if you hit the like button, man, I'll wear the overalls. That ain't a big deal.
I want y'all all those people that put those negatives in there. Let's convert those into likes. Let's convert those into yeses.
They ain't liking that.
Yeah,
man.
let's take those nays and put them into yays.
Look at slow-mo. Trucker Addict incoming. 1312.
We got tattoos and Trucker Addict coming, man. Continue.
So, all right. So that's a stroke of genius as a business. And if you're leveraging the fact that you can't do back compat in that form, you don't have to do it now. You don't have to worry about that. When you stated that this can only be done on PlayStation 5, the games that you'll see is only going to be for PlayStation 5. We're pushing the generation forward. Yes, if you make it that way, if you make sure that they can't play it on a PlayStation
300, man, I hate you guys. You know what? No, you know what? I'm disliking it. 299.
Listen, I love you guys.
Love you guys. Yo, the realm is real today.
Let everybody bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
That's right. We
hold up though. I said 3 podcasts in a row.
No,
I said that 3 podcasts ago,
bruh. You in?
We're gonna get that
trucker and the overalls going down. Continue.
Oh, that last one's not fair because it was like that. It was the 7,000 one that definitely got over 300.
Listen, guys, you may not like it, right? And it may seem like it's unfair. Right, and it may seem super unfair when you're not able to get a PlayStation 5 this year, right? And you gotta wait, and you're gonna scrounge, and you gotta find your way to get one, just to play the Miles Morales game. And I think that's super unfair to the people that supported PlayStation and supported that game and supported all the DLC and want to continue that story and end that story properly. But again, this is business. And they're not your friends, they're not your buddies. If you don't believe in this business practice, if you don't like this business practice, like Cog said, vote with your dollar. But sometimes standing on that square is very hurtful. And that game is something that you want to play. I truly want to play it. Will I be really pissed off if I didn't have the money to get it and I won't be able to play it on my existing hardware that I do have? The one thing that both of these consoles have made it easy for me to do is to sell this old hardware so I can have the money to get the new hardware. Right. Microsoft made it a little bit more easier in the sense that, yes, I like new tech. If I didn't have to upgrade, then I wouldn't. I can actually play it. But there's some games that can only be played on the X. Sony made it, my decision, completely flawless. Okay. That PlayStation 4 is dead. It's done.
It's dead. It's out of here.
And he told you right there on Thursday, this is how we kill a fan base that has 135 million strong supporters that supported us and got us here. This is how we dead y'all off and show you we don't care about what you want or what you need. It only can
Don't
be
you love how King makes everything sound so good?
Exactly.
Look, I don't believe none of the nonsense coming out of his mouth, but it sounds so good. I want to.
He sounds like he's praising them at first, and then
he showed you he doesn't care about you at all. And going forward, if you don't have a PlayStation 5, no Miles Morales for you. No soup for you.
Christopher Hart says King is frauding.
Yeah, I'm frauding, but if you don't got that PlayStation 5, you got no Spider-Man for you. So how am I frauding if I'm telling you what you don't want to see? He told you it's only going to be on the PlayStation 5, and if you don't like it, that's on you. But I'm telling you, I'll be playing with the Miles Morales with the $600 system. Oh, you don't like that number either. But when that number comes out and it's $599, oh, Sony will never do that again. $599, and if you're not, and you just don't win, I'll be there.
Yo, we missed the super chats, right? So we got catch up.
Poorly down with the $5 super chat. Get these likes up to get Addict in his Sunday's Finest.
That's already done. One of them was $2.99, but I'll go ahead and give it to you guys. I'll do the trucker thing.
Of his word, Lord of his word. What else
we have? Midway Monster with the $5 super chat. I feel Sony doesn't have the infrastructure to handle 2 gens. Plus, Microsoft should buy WB Games and make Batman exclusive Fight Fire with Fire.
So we got a $5 super chat from JD Gamer. Did anyone catch that shade Sony was throwing by bringing back Abe from Oddworld as a launch title for the PS5? Basically saying we taking your stuff, Xbox. Is Oddworld used to be on Xbox?
I mean, they made the exclusive Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. I think originally.
Okay. So we got a $2 super chat from the Raven Flow. PS is over 110 million. It's going to sell 130, I guess, by the end of the generation. I don't know what LTD stands for.
Yeah, interesting. But look, man, so a kid got his balls up. You know, it's just an interesting approach. You know, we got to see how this thing works out for them. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, look, I'm copping regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless, you know,
when are you copy?
If it's at launch, I day one. Yeah, because that's one of the few things that really interest me. Like I was saying before. What happened?
What game?
Miles Morales, the Spider-Man.
I'm not copying that. That's not day one for me.
That's not day one. Yeah, but you don't like backpack. But anyway, at the end of the day, look, it's a great.
I need that demon souls.
Yeah, I know you do, but we ain't got a date. In 3 years from now. We just got to see, man, how this thing works out for them. At the end of the day, it's a very bullish approach. You know what I'm saying? Get down. What we call it, kid? Get down and lay down. Get down and lay down. That's literally what Jim Ryan is saying. And if you wanna, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I'm telling you this, regardless of what, I'm there. Like, I know people was coming at me. I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Like, make no mistake. So we'll see how it goes. The question is going to be, like King said, like, I doubt it, but will this PlayStation 4 base that's on the fence revolt? Like, I can't see them saying
they're not going to.
Yeah, like I can't see them saying, "Y'all, we ain't copying."
A lot of these people probably won't even know it's on the PS5 only. Right. Like, and then when they do find out, they're gonna come and buy that Series X like they should have been doing. Like, I'm joking.
You know, and it's a dope continuation story, but that's what I got. I'm gonna move on, man. So next joint, I believe. So if you want to set this off, I can set it off too. I don't know if you were paying attention.
This is gonna be quick.
It's gonna be quick.
Yeah, this is hold on, I was looking this up. So so Nintendo so apparently going back, right? We're gonna go back.
Look, Blaze muted his mic and turned
out. Blaze had to step out. Blaze had to step up a little bit.
So back in April, shout out to Paul Tassi from Forbes. He had published an article about saying that Nintendo had come out and said that there were some Nintendo accounts that had been hacked, right?
Why they got the Switch covered in hot emoji? Y'all disrespectful. Y'all waited for this to laugh at me. I know what y'all doing.
Let's get some Switch. Hold on, let's get some Switch coming in hearts by those members, man. Let's get this going.
Yeah, why you think Andrew is here today?
So the original number of hacked accounts was reportedly 160,000. So the actual number is actually close to double that.
Yo, they coming at
me crazy. Yo, y'all disrespectful. Stop putting Switch covered in hot. Continue.
Yeah. Now keep it up, you guys. Keep it up. Don't listen to LordCognito.
So basically, 300,000 Nintendo accounts have been compromised. Basically, now the thing is, according to Nintendo, only about 1% of those were used to make actual fraudulent purchases, and the owners of said accounts have managed to get in there, change their passwords, whatever. So, and then Nintendo was clear to say, listen, like, we weren't hacked. Like, they managed to get this information to some third party sources, but it wasn't us that was hacked. So either way, 300,000 Nintendo accounts got hacked. All I have to say is two-factor authentication. That's it.
Yes. Let me jump in because clearly the chat coming for me. Look, it's not coming in hot right now. It's a sad day for the gang. It's a sad day for the gang.
Look, that singer said, "Who did that for you?"
It's a sad day for the gang. You know what I'm saying? Look, two-factor authentication, man. It's certain platforms that I'm just not giving them my credit card.
I just don't understand why you don't have that. Now. Like, I can understand if you didn't adapt it at the start.
You better have it.
I don't understand why you don't have that at the start because you're still implying that. But Nintendo's had plenty of time to put this feature in their ecosystem.
Yeah, nah. Listen, I'm keeping the same stitch. I'm keeping the same energy. Nah, it's a terrible look. It's an awful look. At the end of the day, it's no excuse. You already got the issues with the infrastructure, how bare bones it is. You know what I'm saying? You already got the. Listen, they should be.
Cognito's bending the knee.
Yeah, listen, they should be raked over the coals for it. I'm not gonna let them slide with that. This is terrible. This is terrible. And then
anyway,
that's what I'm saying. Like they got the nerve to be getting hacked online. And they ain't really got no infrastructure to be talking to nobody and doing nothing online. So that's the part that got me mad. And then, like I said, for word of advice, if there's any company, Nintendo, and maybe Sony, I don't know, if you feel uncomfortable with their network, two-factor authentication and PayPal. PayPal so that you do not give people a direct route to stealing your information. And it's a bad look. Because what was it, Saw? 160 at first? And now 140?
Yeah, 160 at first, and then when it really dug deep, it was 300,000.
Yeah, it's an awful look. It's an awful look. So, hey, we bend the knee, not coming in high. It's not.
No, you're not off the hook like that.
Oh man,
talk about that. Let's go. Let's get it.
Let's get to it. Let's get that. Okay.
Nah, well, you want me?
Yeah, you must get your balls off now.
Well, the fact that Mario is here is letting you know I had to get added security.
He's watching.
He had to watch over my Switch at night because we don't know where they coming from. Like, and Nintendo, the way Nintendo just wiggled their way out of that, they was like, "Yo, that wasn't us."
Yeah, they tried to blame something else.
Yeah, so the fact that you lost, what was that? You had $3,000. You lost $3,000 on VC bucks. I'm sorry for you, but maybe next time you might change something up. I mean, Nintendo at no point in time will they be holding that one. That's on you. You just lost one.
It is the Laura Hill. You just lost one.
Why is Laura Hill is the new spokesman for Nintendo? The Fugees. So we're at the point right now where if you don't feel comfortable, this goes into what I told y'all before. Mm-hmm. When you feel comfortable with a company, you put your credit card down, you walk away, you're good. You get money, you understand that they got your back. Mm-hmm. It's like Allstate, it's nice insurance policy. Mm-hmm. Sony has this problem a lot. And now we're seeing that Nintendo has backdoors into something that they don't really have going on to allow people to get into the situation. So they're not taking any accountability to this at all. They saying it as a third-party person, whatever they got it through the dark web. I'm sorry for you. Listen. It's about time we start holding these companies accountable. They should not be able to get off the hook if you purchase their product and your information is on their product and you say that you were supposed to be secure, you felt secure in purchasing it, they had no problem with taking your money. But when you have a problem, they turn their back to you. Make this a warning. Hold them accountable for it. Do whatever you got to do to get back what you lost. But also have that same level of energy for the companies that give you back your stuff.
Hold on, y'all. We got something breaking news. Shout out to Slow Mo Backslap, moderator of the chat. He just brought to my attention there is some Twitter beef going on between Neil Druckmann and JasonSchrier. So I guess JasonSchrier had made a comment about
JasonSchrier is the wrong person you want beef with. I guess
about jokes about as far as the industry and stuff like that. Druckmann's firing back. With all due respect, I find these kind of jokes to be unproductive at best. And I'm trying to get to the heart. Okay, here. Oh, so wait, now Corey Barlow.
Yo, tell me how Luca already posted. Watching people in the industry be as petty as people in our community is hilarious.
Yeah, hold on. Hey, Jason Schrier. Hey, Neil. This is wildly personal. Still not sure why you feel the need to go at me multiple times for expressing that I felt the analogy was tacky. I sure as hope it's not related to my recent reporting on your studio. Be well and best of luck on launch.
So I know I know the backstory.
Corey Barlog has just jumped in it as well, and he said tweets are difficult to interpret nuance, but I have to say that lately you have come across a bit as a bully, Jason Schrier. I get that your bread and butter is tearing us down, but not everything is about your book or articles. Sometimes it's just about being decent to each other. Jason Schrier with the clapback. Wow, Corey Barlog. If by us you mean people in power who facilitate the overwork and exploitation of labor, then sure, I'd be proud to say my bread and butter is tearing you down. If by us you mean game developers, then that's nonsense, and we both know it. There is some beef going on south. Can you give us context? What the hell is happening?
There was a review of The Last of Us 2. I forgot the site now at the moment.
From the GameStop?
No.
It was a chick on GameSpot.
No, it wasn't. No, it was a dude. It was a dude. It was a different channel. And the dude actually, he knows Jason, right? So in his review, he said that The Last of Us 2 made him feel the same way as when he watched Schindler's List, right? So he was talking about the feelings that it evoked in him, right? So Jason came at him and said, I think, all due respect, but I think, comparing a video game about the post-apocalypse to the actual Holocaust that actually happened, I think it's tacky. And
I think that's a little too much. I do agree. That's a little.
The thing about it is, what he didn't. The guy was simply saying what being in the theater watching that movie, how it made him feel. And he didn't specifically say anything about the movie apart from that it made him feel these very powerful feelings. Right. So could he have picked another movie to try to make the same point? Yes. Right. But he didn't. He wasn't speaking of putting them on equal levels. He said they made him feel like very strong feelings. Right. So Jason just got on him for that, attacked him completely, and there was a back and forth. He was like, dude, you know me. Like, why would you come at me?
Jason's entire persona is fighting for developers.
I got you. But what does that have to do with attacking a guy reviewing? So the thing is, the dude got at Jason and said, look, man, you know me. If you felt this way, why did you have to make a big statement of it on Twitter? Just DM me. We'll talk about it. And then, but Jason immediately, he just came out on Twitter and it became a thing on Twitter. So, honestly, what Neil is saying about, the way he attacks people, like, I get the dudes, I don't see the issue with the dude comparing it to Schindler's List in that regard. Like, if he compared content to content, I would have a problem with that, right? Because they're absolutely not speaking about the same thing. But certain things evoke feelings in you, and if you made that comparison, yes, could he have made a different comparison? Yes, but he made that comparison just on how it made me feel. I think that's his right to do that, and I don't think he was out of line to do that.
But I can't disagree with Jason's perspective. It's like, look, like Schindler's List was based off like crazy events happening in the world.
Holocaust, right?
Correct. Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Correct. But he was talking about the magnitude of it. For him, how he felt.
But I just, to me personally, I just don't see anything in The Last of Us making you think of the horrible events that went over there, like ever.
In context,
I don't know. I haven't played it.
In context, we haven't played it. We can't say that. Like we can't say that. Like again, and everybody takes things differently. And I mean, looking at the way you play games, like you're gonna run through the game. Like
I think
it's just one of those things. Like, I know I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna analyze every little bit of The Last of Us Part 2.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna have strong feelings on it either way. You know what I mean? So I just to me, unless the direct comparison was made to like scenes in Schindler's List, like that, I would have a problem with. In terms of what it evokes in you, it's just saying that, and like he made that statement and moved on.
But what's the deal with Jeff Kanata in this?
I believe that's him. It's him.
Okay, gotcha. So here's the thing. But the thing to me that is even more interesting is Corey Barlog in this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I like Corey.
And I like Corey.
And I feel like what Corey said isn't false. Corey was just pointing out stuff that he has seen on his Twitter. And we can't act like Jason don't like the smoke. Jason pulls up on any conversation he can.
Jason is pro developer, and as far as defending, as far as the rights and stuff. But he kind of attacked him and saying, like, he's almost like you're not, and that he's like basically saying, I get that your job is to tear us down.
I would understand Jason being upset over that because almost everything he writes is pro developer. Like almost everything he writes.
And you bring up you made it seem like the only reason why he's bringing this stuff up is because of his book. And
that's what Corey said.
When you do that, you're attacking his credibility, you're attacking his integrity, and you're attacking the platform that he's been fighting for so long. Like, you're discrediting him, and I can understand him being completely upset with it.
So who are you talking about?
I'm talking about JasonSchrier. If you're gonna say that the only reason why he's putting this stuff out is because of his book or whatever,
I don't think that's it. Like,
he's not.
Nah, I know he's not. No.
Jason is Jewish. Like, Jason is Jewish, and he was like, "All right, so
that's
tell that to my ancestors, to my family members."
I think
that's the sensitivity there.
I think that people
say to somebody how they're supposed to interpret how they're offended. You understand? Like, when you make statements like this reminds me of Schindler's List, and if he is completely sensitive to that, he will probably say something like, you could use something else other than that. This is a fictional game, and made in a fictional world that didn't ever happen. And you're talking about stuff that did happen to people that, that this affects. So you have to have a sensitivity when you say certain things. You just can't just be spewing out stuff and not thinking repercussions is going to come your way, especially right about now. So I understand, and you know what? I really have a lot of empathy for him because a lot of stuff that he does is completely selfless, and he hangs out on this branch fighting, and and it's not like some of the times he's not completely 100% right. So that kind is just bad. It's just bad.
You know what it is? It just felt like he immediately assumed the intent was there, rather than finding out first and then having a dialogue about it.
Well, the problem is, let's be real. This is what happens when you go public. Like, these dudes should get on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just all this Twitter beef and personal attacks and all of this. They just got to chill. We got respect. We met Corey. Obviously, we had Jason on the show. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I just think they both need to just calm down.
They need to calm down, get on the phone, get off Twitter, and hash it out. Like, man, I understand the sensitivity. Go ahead at it.
I think that JasonSchrier not in the wrong for being like, I didn't even know he was Jewish, and like knowing he was Jewish, like, people need to lay off. Like that. Like, and if you're like, I'm not Jewish. I wasn't raised in a Jewish family. I'm sure that is talked about all the time.
Right. So, like, it's definitely gonna hit a nerve. And, and I do think that low key Corey's in the wrong for like implying that he ain't about the developers. Like, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. I mean, dudes are taking sides, and all I will say is this: Jason, we love him. There is a sensitivity he can. His block game is crazy. If he disagree with him, but I can't. To King's point, he's a person that always puts himself on the limb to fight for developer rights, but necessarily he don't really have to do it. He could protect himself. He could just cash his check in as far as getting his articles off and stuff like that. He seems to be wanting to push the industry in a pro union for developers and the whole overwork thing. So look, man, I hope them brothers work it out because Corey is a good dude. I really like Corey Barlog. I really Corey's do. One of the he's literally one of those people in the industry that I'm like, he's got no beef, bad blood. Like, so to see him in it really bothers me. But shout out to Slow Mo for bringing it to our attention, man.
Yeah,
see how quick he came to his.
I guess that became the final topic the other day. But I agree with everything you guys say, except for the fact that it felt like he just jumped the gun and in the way he attacked them because. Did he do it aggressively? It was aggressive. Or was he just pointing out? No, it was aggressive because the thing is, he's like, "What did Neil Druckmann have to do with it?" I don't specifically know how that interaction happened, I just know the Canada thing and how that came about, and I'm sure that's I don't know how Neil responded to that.
Hold on, slow-mo $5. Why couldn't Jason provide Jeff the same courtesy of a private convo instead of public shots that he wanted from the?
There you go.
Yeah,
and that's what it is. Like he attacked him, and then it became a thing on Twitter when it could have been something that they could have discussed.
Yes,
and then if anything, Jeff come out and make a statement about it, whatever the case.
I'm trying to find where the conversation started.
Well, if you look at his review, the comparison
let's figure that out later. I got
review.
another podcast with
Yeah, you got that. My bad. You got to prepare your chest.
See.
I got some push-ups to do.
I got push-ups. I got bench press. I got curls. So the boy gonna be back in the gym this week.
Let's get that going. But look, man,
get
wild
this
situation.
COVID weight off of me.
Craziness, man. We got Blaze back in the building. We just do this poll. We gotta get him out of here, man. What a crazy show. So if I can damn find the poll.
JasonSchrier, it's like every time I see that man, he's announcing something going to PC from PlayStation.
That's all you care. That's all Blaze.
He's like, I'm not feeling that.
Anyway, look.
In my car, that's what's going on. So
Yo, new ILP poll with the recent announcement of the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition console. How do you think Sony should position its configuration in preparation for the Xbox Lockhart? The choices are A, same price as PS5, but with a larger SSD for more digital games. B, $100 cheaper than the PS5. Take the hardware loss to undercut Lockhart. Or C, I don't care because I'm still confused by 2 SKUs at launch. Shout out to all the people in the chat. Lord, BLAZE4, Sony, repping Sony, baby. What's going on? Where can the 5 people find you? Glad to have you in the run, brother. Long overdue. I told you it was going to happen. I told you he didn't believe, but I told him it was going to happen. Where can the 5 people find you?
Yeah, follow me at BLAZE4K YouTube, BLAZE4K Twitter, and if y'all want to link up, play some game. I play with Cog and Addict all the time, but King, if you ever,
Facts.
I don't know what you're doing. Or
King has to get on Discord for that to happen.
Yeah, King hates Discord.
I'm gonna be on Discord today with Weapon Wheel. I can tell you that. You just add me. I'm down for all that smoke. I don't care about none of that stuff. But I found out that I have to pay to play online when it comes to PlayStation, and they're not getting my money because I don't see the value in their service. No, every time I went over there to play somebody, a fighting game, let's go do this, I totally forget that I got to give them some bucks, and I'm never giving them $1 because I'm only over there to play single player games that have no online component to it. So why should I have anything to do with online with them, right? I can talk to you on that though, I guess.
I'll pay the.
Thank you.
Blaze got you.
That's like King David OTW. We played Destiny today.
And his PSN name is Xbox 360. What is it? Xbox Lover.
And my PSN name is Xbox 360 Lover 01.
Yes, you can add him on PlayStation. Someone get King.
No, I'm dead serious.
He's dead serious. He don't have it. He refuses to pay for it.
Change now for free, first time.
Oh, no, Blaze in the bro.
I'm not changing that at all. You got to think about it this way, right? I put Xbox 360 Lover at first, and it was like, no. So that means somebody out there has Xbox 360 Lover, and I got to have 01. That's my guy.
That's what G said. He said, was Xbox 360 your Lover taken? Yeah, it was taken, man. Yes. Salute the King. So, yo, Blaze, man. Shout out about RGT Solid Cast. What's going on with that?
Every Friday, RGT podcast at 5 o'clock with Big Cloud Gaming and Solid Cast.
Big Cloud.
Yes.
Big Cloud, whenever Red want to do a cast, then he hits me up when we do it.
No doubt.
Y'all are like, y'all are all cool, bro. Solve, Addict, King.
Nah, brother.
Yes, I told you.
Laid back, cool dudes, bro. I swear to God, like
much
y'all are
love,
mad,
bro. Much love, man. Good to have you in the room. Always gotta get that Sony representation here. They get mad. They're like, I don't have enough Sony. I'm like, I got you. We got stuff coming, man.
Yo, Boston, you definitely we gonna get to that PAX.
Yeah, PAX easy, brother.
We gonna have
PAX, bro. Next year when things get right, definitely we gotta link up, brother. Get a drink with the Lords. You already know. Lord Addict, Trucker Addict is official in the realm. The likes have been reached. The overalls, the Oshkosh Bagosh is on deck. Where can the find you?
First off, you can find me at Walmart, unfortunately, buying a pair of overalls, but we ain't going to talk about that. Second, this is how this is going to work. I don't know. Did you ever order those the trucker hat, Solve, or do we still need to do that?
It is en route.
It is in
sir.
transit.
Oh, it's en route. Oh God. So it's en route when that gets
dirty. I want a little dirty with a nipple hole.
when that get I will be wearing an IOP shirt. That's not happening. I'm not going there with the bare chest. All right, I got too much hair on my chest for that.
That's
all right,
what the fans want to see.
No, we PG. Remember, we PG.
This is an OnlyFans live stream for the members, so I can make that distinction.
This can be rated R if you need it to be.
Once I get that, I'll go get the overalls. And then the week after that is when I'll wear the overalls, the trucker hat.
Nice.
The only reason I'm doing this is because the community's been so good to us, and you guys deserve that entertainment. First off, I want to say, if you guys notice the Book of X and the knees in here, first off, we got to give a huge shout out to the Graphic God. There's his Twitter. If you guys need any type of work, definitely go hit him up. He does really good. He's doing all kid smooth stuff. He's a really
Retro
good
Renegades, man. Salute Retro Renegades. They have a great
and he's
show.
quick too.
Yeah,
he's
he gets
quick.
it in, man. Oh, shout out to Slow Mo. He said, "Addict, you got to complete the look. It's bare chest and overalls only." Continue.
Yeah, I look like bear hugger.
No, I like that. See, when you have on the wife beater with the nipple out, it gives the whole effect. Like, oh my God, yeah, I'm gonna help you.
Yo,
I hate you guys. I hate you.
They out of here lit right now. Salute the Addict for being a good sport with it. You already know. Lord Sol, waking up, people find you. What you got going on, sir?
Yeah. First, I'm going to work, so that's where you can find me. But shout out to Blaze, man. I got a special place in my heart for Boston, man. I love Boston. Went to school in Boston and the New England area, so can't wait to get up with you next year at PAX.
Yes.
And thank you guys in the chat. Guys, this has gone down as a historic episode of IOP, and it's all thanks to you guys. Like, you guys, the support, the love. You guys are in there, all week long. You guys are just waiting for the show, and it's amazing to know where we came from, to see where we are. It's kind of bananas, man. So thank you guys, much appreciated.
And y'all petty as hell.
Lord,
they here for that smoke.
The barest of chests will be ready. We cannot wait to see that IOP logo emblazoned on the pectorals.
just you think of it this way, King. When you go to E3, you don't even need a shirt. Just go check.
Yeah, you free promotion for us, bro. You can you just go to the beach and we lit. Our views go up. Shout out to Wilmy Hood for putting the pressure in the game to reach the unachievable. We did it. Solve did it as a joke. Remember, this was a joke.
There was worse ones than that one too.
We had our tier lined up, the $1,000.
It was tier. There was a couple of them, and we was like, look, we got to be realistic. Let's take them all, but we kept that one because it was a joke.
We figured we get the Pocky challenge immediately. Like, we said, somebody's gonna force King to do this, and the other one was just literally a throwaway tier just to be put in there for no reason.
Hood, shout out to Wilmy Hood, Gaming Beyond the Box, all those dudes who made this. Wilmy made this happen. Woo! So, Lord King, how we feeling? Are we ready? How's the energy?
Shout out to the Europe. That's definitely here. So that's now like, ooh, it's done, son. Europe is there. So we there with that. Y'all feel that? I feel real good. Like, Europe, you got that? There it is. So you know that's there. That's that New York. Got that. So new KOS up. Go hit that. Go see that. Go understand why.
You forgot to make it spin.
Oh no, it was spinning. I stopped it. I always do that. I turn the beat around in the beginning, but I stopped that.
He's off squabble today.
No.
Still recovering from the chest.
We ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about that. Let's
what y'all don't understand is during the show,
Mm-hmm.
I pause him in a nice position. So
look at that Mario over there. He looking at me weird. You got to turn him around next.
No,
game.
because Mario is security. Security is
Mario,
here.
dude, he really do giving me a little bit bad vibes.
he
Let me
does
turn off
bad
my
vibes.
light, man. Let
Yeah,
me
he
turn
very
off my
Smiling
light.
at you, Switch coming in hot.
He looked like,
I'm gonna turn off my camera too. He's
it's like
scared.
that. Remember that Mario that was peeking behind the curtain?
Yes.
No, I was gonna have.
Are
him
you talking
doing
about
some
that
creepy
epic thumbnail I made a long time ago?
Yo, I was gonna put him all the way down the hallway with his little head sticking out. I was gonna do some creepy stuff. I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
If anyone's good at memes, there's a picture of Mario with like this curtain. Use that and meme us like crazy. I want to see what people come up with. If anyone's good with memes in there.
Yo,
Okay.
so you can catch me on Weapon Wheel tonight. I definitely have to get over there. You know, I just say, you know what, I work at night, and to do 2 podcasts is really something. Because trust me, guys, this from doing this podcast, it may not seem like something, but you try sitting down in a chair for 4 hours and you gotta pee and go to the bathroom and all this other stuff. But like, new KOS is up. Go over there, check that out. Also, go to the Last Word with LordCognito and Ibantis. Yo, I had somebody in my chat talk about Cactus, right? And it was like, because Rick Cactus, I said, well, he was on IOP. You're lying. You're lying. You don't know Rick Cactus.
Flex.
He was on before we started getting.
Yeah, he was on.
And
I show love from the jump.
We need a repeat.
Yeah,
That's what we need.
he definitely needed to come back on. So, I said, not to have a big head or nothing. For a little podcast,
Bro.
we have some of the most heavy hitting dudes in the world on the show, and in this genuine love. I say, yo, and I said, I'm not telling you to go listen to the Last Word for no reason. I said, listen, because they were asking me about light and all this other stuff. I said, clearly, you don't know what the hell is going on. So what I want you to do is just go watch The Last Word and go see what's going on, and then come back to me, because I don't have time to be taking you through college courses and giving you cliff notes of what's going on. I'm not your buddy like that. So get it done and come back, because if I got to go to school every week on Fridays, you got to go to school at the same time, bro. Like, it's support in this. But Wilmy Hood, sir. I'm still, my head is, this is a dream.
Yeah, I can't believe it happened.
I'm not saying it's a
crazy.
dream in a good way. It's like, you ever been in your dream and you're going down the steps, but you keep going down the steps and there's no way for you to get out the building? You keep going down and keep going down. You have put me in a perpetual loop, and I'm sitting here like, this, did it really just happen?
Yeah.
Buddy?
He said, "Love you." He's in the chat. He's like, "Love you, bro.
I love you too,
Love you, bro."
You-
Slow-mo, you wasn't paying attention what they will be doing. Oh my god.
Oh my God, really?
Really
All
slow?
right. Anyway, guys, have a nice week.
Yo, let's get that super chat from
So we got a 5 Canadian super chat from Squirrely.
This guy's back.
Yes, he's
Big
back.
thanks for Wilmy for bread, and let it be a lesson for
I
throwing
would say
shade at me.
Shout out to Squirrely Dan for aggressively making this happen as well. He put the pressure on, so Squirrely definitely. Shout out to Yellow Knight for all that.
Send the polar bears to your house, leave.
Yeah, slow. Yeah, slow. We hit the $1,000 Patreon cheer thanks to Wilby Hood. As a result,
No, we're not talking like he completed the 1,000. He dropped 1,000.
he dropped
Like,
it. Yeah. So as a result, we will watch in amazement as Salzburg says, Lord
July
King.
2nd, 2020.
Yes.
I will be in a tattoo parlor with the camera on live for Wilmy Hood's enjoyment.
Yes.
It'll be members only.
Members
Well,
only.
it'll be after.
What happens?
Because first, Wilmy gets it first.
Yeah, Wilby
And
gets
then
it first.
afterwards,
Right.
we'll give it to the members.
And then later on that night, it'll be for members and Patreon members only.
Yes.
So if anybody is watching right now and you think you're gonna see nipple for free, you think I'm gonna bare chest for you for free?
Shout out to OnlyFans King.
You are going to respect Will's me patronage. So at no point in time will nipple be in your eye socket for free. You know what I'm saying?
This is hilarious. Shout out to Ripper Storter.
Pay to play, bro.
Yeah, gotta pay to play, man. Shout out to Ripper Storter. He said Inside Gaming drops some Iron Lords. Yeah, salute to the Inside. Yeah, we be getting a lot of love, man.
And then probably within the next 3 weeks, I'll be doing the Addict Trucker one. So.
Yo, the chat is. He said, I think Wilby's Bill Gates. He's like, Bill Gates is my. Yo, Wilby. Oh my god!
Look at Cognito almost went out of character for a
Almost out of
second.
character, man. Yo, this is crazy. Look, yo, I don't even know what to say about today. Today was absolutely insane. First of all, salute to Blaze, my bro, for coming through.
That's
first.
my guy.
You know
Yo,
what I'm saying?
y'all done got me off my team. I didn't even give respect to the guests.
Yeah.
Shout out to Blaze that was with us on Thursday and shared his reaction with us.
Yes.
That means a lot, brother. And I appreciate you, and I appreciate you coming on Sunday right after, and definitely engaging in our little fun banters back and forth. You definitely show that you're a good representation for the PlayStation Nation, and I respect you, brother.
Absolutely, and he always calls it fair, man. Salute them. I know he had to dip out real quick. It's a family joint going on, but salute to him again. Salute to the chat. Like, y'all have no idea, man. Like, from where we came from, Solve, and to see this, and Addict know, like King know. You know what I'm saying? Like, to see what this is going, and I don't even know. I'm humbled to do this for you. I'm humbled to
Thank God we can only do one tattoo.
But you guys give us energy.
After that, we definitely taking that tear off.
Yeah,
Because we ain't gonna have this where it starts going to the other lords. Attic ain't getting a tattoo.
Oh, man,
That's not the language.
That's not the language that we created.
Doesn't have any ink, and I honestly believe that this should be a fair thing around the board. So one Lord falls down, then we got to draw straws to see.
Now that the tier has been reached, we can promptly remove it, so.
I think the $1,000 tier should always be a staple of ILP. And once all the members have achieved the status, we can start reaching the people that's at Lord.
We can have other $1,000 tiers pertaining to King. That's all right.
starting with Lord Dizzy.
I am done. Look, y'all. Enjoy. Oh my
Got
god.
a $2 super chat from fan. Respect the lords and their hard work.
Look,
Yeah,
we gotta
definitely appreciate it.
Damn near 3 hours. Kids gotta go. Look, we're gonna leave y'all with the promo joint for those in the realm who are not aware. You know what I'm saying? That we still got a promotion for that Series X and all that good stuff. Look, everybody enjoy your Sunday. Wow, you guys are something else, man. We see you guys next week.
Series X, y'all.
Series X. Peace.
Hi, I'm Lord King David of Iron Lords Podcast, and we're bringing to you an exciting new giveaway. This giveaway is like none other. We'll be giving away an Xbox Series X. That's right, you heard me right. The brand new console launching from Microsoft this year. Well, this is how you're able to be part of that giveaway. There's 2 ways to get your name thrown in the hat for the raffle. 1, become a member of the realm. That's hit that join button, hit that join button. You hit that join button down at the bottom and you can become a member. And also, another way is by becoming a Patreon member, so you can be part of the realm as well. Now, this is brought to you by Cat Daddy Fat Stacks, a member and Lord of the Realm, a very generous person that's in our community, and this community is beautiful. So remember, you can have 1 entry by hitting that join button and becoming a member of the realm. And also, you can have another entry by being a Patreon. Now, you said, King, what if I'm a member of both? Well, your name gets thrown in the hat 2 times. So please, like, follow, and subscribe. Join, or become a Patreon member, or become both. And your name is in the hat to get that Xbox Series X. That's the Who Did That For You sweepstakes. This is wonderful. This is something that I'm sure that you will enjoy.